Welcome, everybody. We got the Dodgers playing the Baltimore Orioles tonight. So while this game is getting warmed up, we have San Francisco versus Milwaukee going on right now. So this will be a placeholder till this game starts, guys. Do not forget, do me that huge favor and hit the like button. Subscribe if you're new here. Turn on the little bell notification whenever I come live. So I've got the radio on so we can see this one until it comes live. We got it started as 9:10 Central Time.
Pretty good pitch to handle for Casale. You're trying to throw out a runner, but he had no chance because Bowers was almost into his slide by the time he let go of the ball. Delta Dental and Delta Vision donating the Boys and Girls Clubs for that stolen base. The 0-1. Fouled out of play first base.
So the game will be a 3D animation of the game.
This becomes an important at bat now for Adames to try to get that runner over to third at the very least. 0-2 pitch. Tapped out in front of home plate. Casale will field it, but it just rolls foul before he picks it up, and so the at bat.
A little bit ahead. I'll do my best to get it as live as I can. That is always a trick.
That will continue at 0-2.
Dun. Let's get that chops going, guys. Chop.
2 strikes on Adames.
Damas.
And he deliver a moment here in the 6th inning for the Crew. Webb. Pitch number 106. And it's high. It's 1-2.
1-2.
His season high 110. He is going to be awfully close to that if he doesn't surpass it. Duvall's getting loose in that Giants pin. Webb looks at second. Bowers has his lead. And the pitch way outside. And
outside.
Stopped by Casale. That saved 90 feet. As it nearly got past him, would have gone all the way to the backstop, and Bowers would have been standing at third with nobody out. But Casale able to
So the Dodgers kick off here in just a little bit. We got about 20 minutes or so, give or take.
And a high fly ball, but foul.
Have the Dodgers kicking off, or first pitch.
So we will do it again at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Football season is almost among us, guys. Next Thursday.
But I don't think that speaks to the quality of at-bats they've put together against Webb over the course of this game. 2-2 missed inside with a 2-seam fastball, and the count is full. It's 3 balls and 2 strikes. They have taken him full a lot over the course of this game. The pitch, high fly ball, deep left.
Oh, he got a hold of that one. That's gone. And just like that, Milwaukee goes up.
A 2-run shot for Willie. His 24th of the season. And the Brewers back on top. It's 4-3. A changeup. He left it up with his 110th pitch of the outing. It'll knock Logan Webb from this game. Willie Adames as clutch as they come.
See if the Dodgers radio is up yet.
Will Smith today, he has a big day. All right, I like that call. I'm going to go with my guy, Kike Hernandez, slugging close to 400 against lefties, so look for some damage tonight.
All right, love both of those shot calls. We are getting closer to first pitch on a beautiful night at the Ravine. The Yankees, by the way, they already lost tonight, so with a win tonight, the Dodgers could become baseball's first team to reach 79 wins. Jack Flaherty on the mound against the Orioles coming up at the top of the hour. Plus, Bobby Miller gets the start in Thursday's series finale. He's taking the next 2 days to scout this Orioles offense. Jose talks one-on-one with Miller coming up next.
All righty, ladies and gentlemen. Subway did what?
Especially when you have a slow start, you kind of have to approach every day like a new season, and you have to find those short little periods. You can't dwell on your numbers for the year, especially for me.
What did I do with that one?
Such a bad start. It's just not a good head place to be in. So, yeah.
All right, get it on the Dodgers here.
A fresh start mentality, and I'm really just trying to, help us get to the playoffs and, hopefully win a division and win a World Series and, trying to look forward.
Chris Taylor is our guest. The Dodgers have the best record in baseball, including yourself. Your lineup is healthy. Does it feel like you guys are on the verge or in the middle of playing your best baseball of the season?
Yeah, as you said, I think health is the biggest thing. We got some guys back that we've really been missing, and finally having everyone on the field, almost everybody on the field, is huge for us.
I'm looking at your left wrist. You have a few wristbands on there, and one was #Dalton, and the other one is for Kai. Can you explain those two wristbands and why you wear them?
Yeah, I have one is Dalton. He's one of he lives in my parents' neighborhood. He lost his life to Ewing sarcoma. Kai is currently fighting brain cancer, and the other one is the letters wore off. But that's for my one of my best friends growing up, Kyle Profile. He lost his fight with osteosarcoma. So, yeah, just kind of reminders. Keep those guys in my thoughts, and definitely puts things into perspective. Like, this is just a game, and they're big.
Amen to that.
How much do you think about them when you're standing at second base pre-pitch, or maybe in between innings when you're warming up, or is it just something that you keep with you throughout the day and just know they're there?
Yeah, I think it's, I don't know if I'm thinking about them like while I'm playing, or it's more just something, when I look down and see it, it's just a reminder, and I like to have that, keep those kids and keep them in my thought.
Love it. Thanks, Chris. Thanks for sharing, and we'll look forward to seeing you at second base tonight.
Yeah, looking forward to be back.
Hey, great to have Chris Taylor back, and this is Chris Taylor time in October. Certainly is Kike and Chris Taylor season. Dodger Baseball is brought to you by Shakey's Pizza Parlor, the official pizza partner of the Dodgers audio broadcast. When it's game day, it's group day at Shakey's.com. We are leading you up to first pitch between the Dodgers and Orioles live from Dodger Stadium. Up next, we'll break down tonight's pitching matchup. I'm David Vassay, and this is the Los Angeles Dodgers Audio Network.
Bum, 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 bum. Mute that for a second. Golden fried chicken. I knew that time was off. There we go. Try to get closer to the time there for you guys. Welcome, everybody. Don't forget to hit the like button here. Dodgers are about to kick off. Or first pitch. Keep saying kick off.
Series, David Vassay, live at Dodger Stadium, where first pitch is at 7:10.
And now, before the Dodgers hit the diamond, we look at the pitching matchup.
Tonight's pitching matchup presented by your Southern California Toyota dealers. Turn all your trail-dominating off-roading dreams into reality in an all-new 2024 Tacoma. See your Toyota dealer today. We make it easy. For the Orioles, they have left-hander Cole Irvin on the mound for only the second time since June 30th. When the Orioles made the trade for Zach Eflin, they moved Irvin to the bullpen. Eflin on the IL, so Irvin is back in the rotation for the injury-riddled Orioles rotation. Only his second start since June 30th. He actually has one of the lowest walk rates among active pitchers in Major League Baseball, so we'll see if the Dodgers are aggressive early in the count tonight. For the Dodgers, they have Jack Flaherty on the mound. He's 10-5 this season with an ERA of 3. He's making his 23rd start of the year, his 5th as a Dodger. And he's 3-0 this year with the Dodgers since being traded from Detroit. His ERA is 3.22. Jack has said he feels like he could pitch much better than he has already. And certainly the one thing you could say about Flaherty, he is the ultimate competitor, something the Dodgers have sorely needed. This will be Jack Flaherty's first career start against the Baltimore Orioles, a team he pitched for the second half of last year when he was traded from St. Louis to Baltimore. So Jack Flaherty against Cole Irvin, your pitching matchup tonight. Dodgers and Orioles, 15 minutes away from first pitch from Dodger Stadium. Keys to the game are next. I'm David Vassay, and this is the Los Angeles Dodgers Audio Network.
The exclusive home of the Dodgers.
AM 570 LA Sports. In the history of Dodger Stadium, there have been 19 total rainouts. Hi, I'm Dave Roberts, and last year's rain was one for the books, and it was LA County's best for capturing that rain. Over 200 billion gallons of storm water was captured, enough for 5 million people, or enough water to cover attendance at 89 sold-out home games. LA County works hard to ensure a safe, clean, reliable water future. Find out more at waterforla.com.
As we get closer to the home stretch of the season, there's nothing better at home than Hoppy Beef Franks. Best quality, best taste. The best lineup is one that has a mix of veterans and rookies, and Hoppy fits in perfectly with classic, natural, casing beef frankfurters, incredible bacon wrapped hot dogs, and their newbie, chicken and Dewey sausage.
Only the best goes on our grill, and that's Hoffy. Visit HoffyBrand.com to find your favorite Hoffy products. Hoffy, local, original, great.
Summertime in SoCal means hot weather. As you're on the road with the AC cranked, make sure your car or truck are working at peak performance. Hi, this is Tim Cates, Valvoline Instant Oil Change, home of the 15-minute drive-through oil change. Their certified technicians will perform a full-service oil change and a free 18-point maintenance check. No appointment needed. Stay in your car service while you wait. Enjoy the summer knowing your vehicle is running at its best. Find a Valvoline Instant Oil Change near you at SoCalOilChange.com.
Medi-Cal renewals are happening now. All members' eligibility is reviewed once annually, and everyone's renewal date is different. You can check your renewal month in your online benefitscal.com account. If your current address, email, or phone number have changed, please update your information with your local county office. If you get a renewal form in the mail in a yellow envelope, you must complete it to keep your Medi-Cal. If you don't, you will lose your coverage. Visit lacare.org for more information. That's lacare.org.
As we were saying,
this is Morongo Casino Dodgers on Deck on the official home of LA Dodgers baseball.
We are getting closer to Dodgers and Orioles here at Dodger Stadium. Jack Flaherty against left-hander Cole Irvin. First pitch right around the corner at 7:10. Dodger fans, enhance your listening experience by downloading the iHeartRadio app and listen in HD. Powered by LA Care Health Plan, serving all Angelinos. LACare.org. Before first pitch, let's check in once more with Rick Monday and Charlie Steiner.
All right, David, as the Dodgers and Orioles get ready for the first of this three-game series, the Dodgers, of course, the best record in baseball. Currently, Baltimore just 2 games behind
the New York Yankees in the American League East, and we've got a good pitching matchup going tonight. Cole Irvin, a lefty, 6-5, a 482 going for the Birds. Jack Flaherty, 10 up and 5 down, an ERA of 3. And
hey, Kenneth. How are you doing, my friend? Doing great here.
Dave Roberts alluding to it a little
welcome,
bit
welcome.
This afternoon. 4 starts for the Dodgers. He's 2-0. The other part, too, is...
Hope you're doing great, my friend.
Throw a lot of off-speed, a lot of breaking stuff. And for Flaherty, he has been able to get ahead in a lot of counts. So look for that tonight. In fact, you start to look at the local product. I mean, here's the team that he looked at as a kid watching the Dodgers. Born in Burbank, went to Harvard Westlake in the high school area. And Roberts is saying he is about the most well-prepared pitcher since joining this ball club, right alongside Clayton Kershaw.
What can you tell us about Cole Irvin?
Well, again, he's a local product, born in Yorba Linda. And for Irvin, one of the things he's able to do, much like Flaherty, throw a lot of off-speed stuff. But he's given up a .290 batting average against him. The Dodgers only have 2 left-handers, strictly lefties. Edmonds in there. He's a switch hitter. But for Muncy and Ohtani, one of the things that Irvin has not been able to do, he's gone the last 34 at-bats lefties without having a strikeout. We'll find out how that breaking ball is going to work against the lefties tonight.
2 of the better teams in baseball this season, the Dodgers and the Orioles. Dodgers 78 and 53, and the Orioles at 76 up, 56 down. Lineups and first pitch coming up.
All right, thank you, guys. Great to have Charlie stop by today. Dodgers and Orioles, first pitch is next. After the game, we will have post-game Dodger talk for you with all the highlights and post-game reaction. I'm David Vassay, and this has been Morongo Casino Dodgers on Deck on the Los Angeles Dodgers.
To right center, back it goes, it is off the top of the wall. Here comes Taylor around third, and the Dodgers win it.
Line drive, right field, the Dodgers walk it off.
The Dodgers win it.
The birthright of a legend.
from Dodger Stadium on an absolutely gorgeous evening in Southern California. It's game one of the three-game series as the Dodgers entertain the Baltimore Orioles. Hi, everybody. Rick Monday alongside Charlie Steiner and with producer-engineer Dwayne McDonald. As we get set to go, the Dodgers in the background taking the field, and the Dodgers take on the best record in Major League Baseball at 78-53, a three-game lead in front of Arizona in the National League Western Division, 4 in front of San Diego. Meanwhile, for the Baltimore Orioles, they are just 2.5 games away from tying the Dodgers for the best record in baseball, but they are 2 games behind the New York Yankees. And the American League East is action got underway today. Jack Flaherty on the mound for this Dodger ball club tonight. It'll feature Shohei Ohtani, the designated hitter, Mookie Betts in right. Teoscar Hernandez is in left. Will Smith doing the catching. In center field, Tommy Edman. Miguel Rojas is at short. Max Muncy at third. At first base, Kike Hernandez. And it is going to be Chris Taylor at second base in tonight's ball game. Freddie Freeman getting a breather tonight. Dave Roberts said the fractured middle finger of the right hand needed a cooling off period, if you will. So for Freeman, may be available tonight and maybe back in the lineup tomorrow full time. Cole Irvin on the mound. A man out of Yorba Linda going for the Orioles in this ball game. Tonight's umpiring crew is brought to you by Fred Loya Insurance. Doing the honors behind the plate, Jansen Visconti. John Bacon in first. Mike Walensky umpiring at second, and the crew chief, Andy Fletcher, is over at third. Tonight's time and tip brought to you by Bank of America, the official bank of the Los Angeles Dodgers. Gorgeous night indeed. 74 degrees. First pitch at 7:10. For tonight's contest. Happy to have you with us. Game one of the 3. Dodgers and the Baltimore Orioles, and with the play, my partner for 20 years, Charlie Steiner.
Where does the time go? Good to be back. It's a glorious evening here at Dodger Stadium. Sun is setting off in the distance. The San Gabriel Mountains are glistening with pride as the Dodgers and the Orioles get ready for the first of this 3-game series. The Orioles at 76-56. A game and a half behind the Yankees. The Yankees lost tonight in Washington to the Nationals 4-2. Leading it off for the Birds is Colton Cowser, left-handed hitter, 247. He's got 19 home runs, 57 runs batted in. First pitch of the game is a call strike, and it's 0-1. Jack Flaherty, this is his 23rd appearance of the year, 10-5, and a 3 ERA. Opponents hitting just 190 against him. The 0-1, Cowser taking high and away, 1 ball, 1 strike. Let's set the Dodger defense for you with Teoscar Hernandez in left field, Tommy Edman in center, and Mookie Betts is in right. 1 ball, 1 strike to Cowser. Adley Rutschman on deck. Swing and a high pop-up left side near the Dodger dugout, and it's going to go out of play. And the count is 1-2 in the infield.
Looking at Bray. Hit the like button on the stream.
Miguel Rojas at shortstop. Chris Taylor at second base. Kike Hernandez at first, making but his second start of the year.
We're going to try to hit 50 likes tonight on this stream, guys.
Keeping him down. Will Smith behind the plate. Just a gorgeous night. Gentle breeze from left to right. The 1-2 on the way. Swung on and missed, strike 3. So Flaherty strikes out his first hitter. Colton Cowser down on strikes.
Well, for Flaherty, his fourth start in the Dodger uniform, he's 2-0 with a very good ERA and a high percentage of strikeouts.
There's Adley Rutschman. 262 on the year. 18 home runs, 71 runs batted in. Stands in the left-handed batter's box, slightly open stance, and takes a strike. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Rutschman in his last 29 games, hitting just .214. And now the 0-1 on the way. Swinging a liner into center field. In and over toward right center to make the catch, Tommy Edman. and quickly there's 2 out.
Well, Charlie, we talked about Flaherty on the pregame show. Throws a high percentage of breaking pitches. In fact, over half the pitches have been breaking stuff. But Dave Roberts saying he's about as well prepared as any pitcher that the Dodgers have on their staff. And the one thing about it, he is a competitor through and through.
10-5 on the year, and even 3 earned run average. As Gunnar Henderson steps in, left-handed hitting shortstop, takes a strike at the knees, outside corner, and it's 0-1. Henderson 282, 33 home runs, 78 runs batted in. It's an important game for both clubs tonight. The 0-1, Henderson taking low and outside, 1-1. As we mentioned, the Yankees lost. And so if Baltimore wins tonight, they'll move to within 1 game of the first place Yankees. The 1-1 on the way. Henderson lines one into the glove of shortstop Miguel Rojas. Perfectly positioned behind second base. 1, 2, 3. First half of the first. Orioles.
Hey parents.
But 9 pitches to retire the Orioles in order in the top half of the first. Cole Irvin, the lefty. His 23rd appearance, his 16th start. 6-5, a 4.82 ERA. Left-handed pitcher. Stands on the third base side of the rubber. As Shohei Ohtani steps in, first pitch, line drive to right field, and it's going to drop in for a base hit. A step in front of Anthony Santander. And so on one pitch, the Dodgers have their first base runner of the night, a single to right by Shohei Ohtani.
But again, he throws a lot of breaking stuff. We talked earlier, local product born in Yorba Linda. And signed out of the University of Oregon with the Phillies.
Ohtani in chat, guys. Put Ohtani in chat. Let's go, baby.
At 299 with 13 home runs and 51 runs batted in. And, of course, Ohtani, a threat to steal. Call strike to Betts. It's 0-1. Ohtani, of course, the 40-40 club. 41 home runs and 40 stolen bases. Being held on by Ryan O'Hearn at first base. Outfield deep and straight away for Betts, who takes high and inside. And it's 1-1.
That's just his 14th game since he's come off the injured list. 3 home runs and 11 runs batted in. 7 extra base hits.
Now here's the 1-1. Low and outside. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Outfield playing with a big gap in left center. Infield's playing to pull the outfield. Left field straight away. Center field's over into right center.
2 balls and a strike. Ohtani stretching his lead, not going. As Betts swings and misses. And it's 2-2. Defensively for the Birds, Colton Cowser is in left and deep. Cedric Mullins in center, shaded a step toward right field. Anthony Santander is in right. Now here's the 2-2. Ground ball to second base. Fielded by Holiday. Steps on the bag, throws to first. 4-3 double play. There's 2 gone.
The ball club trying to just continue to roll along. Winners 7 of their last 10, 12 of the last 16. In those 16 games, they've hit 27 home runs, and they're averaging over 5 1/4 runs every game in the last 16.
Best record in baseball at the moment, the Dodgers entering play tonight. 78 up and 53 down. And a breaking ball outside, 1 ball, no strikes. To Teoscar Hernandez, 264 on the year, 27 home runs, and he's knocked in 83. Irvin delivers, ground ball to short. Easy play for Henderson, throws to first. And the Dodgers are retired in order. No runs, 1 hit.
Downey Rin.
I got options. I can pass that like stock.
Jack Flaherty retired the Orioles on 9 pitches in the first. And Cole Irvin retired the Dodgers on 8 pitches in the first. We go to the second, no score. Anthony Santander takes a strike at his own 1. He was a Rule 5 acquisition by the Orioles in 2011. And he has been with the Birds ever since and has just had a steady career. Taking low and outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. On the year, 235. 38 home runs, and he's knocked in 86. Left-handed hitter, Flaherty delivers. Strike. Letter high inside corner, 1-2.
Well, those 38 home runs coming into tonight, that's a franchise record for a switch hitter. Previous record was 35 by Ken Singleton in 79.
The 1-2. Fly ball, right field. Now drifting in is Betts to make the catch. Santander flies to right, first out of the second.
And the top of the second is brought to you by Budweiser. This Bud's for you.
First base number 32, Ryan O'Hearn.
Here's Ryan O'Hearn. 269 on the season with 12 home runs. Flaherty, cool and composed on top of the hill. O'Hearn takes outside, 1 ball, no strikes.
The Orioles can score some runs. They're 3rd in baseball. In fact, they've scored 10 more runs than the Dodgers have.
The 1-0 on the way. Fouls it into the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike.
In fact, for Brandon Hyde, their manager, he's talking about, look, we've been able to put runs on the board. Their problem recently has been, in post-All-Star break, the bullpen has just not been able to close the door often enough.
Now the 1-1, O'Hearn takes a fastball up and in. And it's 2-1. Eloy Jimenez is on deck, the former White Sox. Now the 2-1. O'Hearn taking low and outside. It's 3-1.
Brandon Hyde's comment was talking about the offense. He goes, we've got that. He said, but not enough high-end leverage out of the bullpen options.
Got to close the door. The 3-1, O'Hearn. Throws one to deep right field. Back goes Betts. Looks up, and it's gone. A home run. Ryan O'Hearn, his 13th home run of the year, and the Orioles take a 1-0 lead.
We talked about the offense. That's home run number 200 for the Orioles this year.
The Orioles are second in the majors with the 200 home runs. The Dodgers are third with 179.
You make a mistake in the middle of the plate, there's a price for it, and Flaherty just paid that price.
Now Eloy Jimenez taking outside and low, 1 ball and no strikes. From the outhouse to the penthouse, the White Sox to the Orioles, 1-0. Jimenez with a fly ball in the right center field, drifting on over. Tommy Edman makes the call and the catch, second out of the second.
The White Sox to the Orioles this year, that's like walking on the beach at midnight and finding a gold watch.
As play began tonight, the White Sox at 31 and 101. A mere 70 games under 500. And then you got the Orioles, 76 and 56. And a ball outside. 1 ball, no strikes to Cedric Mullins. Quiet year for Mullins. 2 1/4 with 13 home runs, 41 runs batted in. And the Birds a 1-0 lead. Mullins, fly ball to right and deep, getting back and toward the warning track. Mookie Betts is there to make the catch, and that will end the inning. 1 run, 1 hit, the O'Hearn home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second.
What's that?
Lead it off for the Dodgers in the home half of the second. Smith at 247, 16 home runs. He's knocked in 83. He drills one to left field and deep. And a step in front of the warning track, Colton Cowser makes the catch. So Smith is retired on the first pitch of the second inning.
Well, friends, turn all your trail-dominating off-roading dreams into reality in an all-new 2024 Tacoma. See your Toyota dealer today. They make it easy.
Tommy Edman stepping in at 227, 5 home runs and 22 runs batted in. Switch hitter batting from the right-hand side against Cole Irvin. And the lefty with the kick and the delivery is high and away. Here's 1 ball, no strikes.
Well, to begin with, neither one of these offense, from a standpoint of swinging the bat, they have not been shy.
The 1-0. There's a line drive base hit down the left field line into the corner. On his way to second base is Edman. Ball is bobbled out there by Hauser, and that allows Edman to get to third.
Well, they're just inside the bag at third. Every time you go into a new ballpark as an outfielder, you've got to learn, well, what happens in the corners. And in this ballpark, like so many, you have to protect deep. And for Hauser, he went a little bit too deep, and the ball really went inside of him and then rolled around the over near the Dodgers bullpen.
And so the Orioles, with the home run by O'Hearn in the top of the second, bring the infield in for Miguel Rojas. He takes the ball low and outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Rojas, 287. 4 home runs, 28 runs batted in. What a year he's had. Bringing a foul back. 1 ball, 1 strike.
This is a spot they're hoping Rojas continues. He's had a very low percentage of swings and misses this year.
And defensively at shortstop, few are better. Infield halfway. Edmonds short lead at third. 1-1. Line drive, left field. Hauser is there to make the catch. Tagging on his way home is Edman, and he will score. Rojas with the sacrifice fly. Edman scores. The game is tied at 1 with 2 out here in the bottom of the second.
And Rojas just continues to make good contact. Kept it off the ground. Avoided the fact that hit it right to an infielder. And picks up the tying run.
Now Muncy coming up. 232 with 11 home runs and 34 runs batted in. The left-handed hitter awaiting the pitch from the left-handed pitcher, and he delivers a strike. It's 0-1. Now the 0-1. Muncy rolls slowly up the first base line. Just foul. And is 0-2. Muncy in 6 games since coming off the injured list with the never-ending oblique. Hitting .313. 2 home runs and 6 runs batted in. 0-2 with 2 out. Tied at 1. Bottom of the second. Muncy swings and lost one down the left field line into the corner and slicing into the stands. So the count's 0-2.
The Orioles and home run by O'Hearn, their 200th of the season. For the Dodgers, looking for number 180 of the season.
The Yankees have the most, then the Orioles, and then the Dodgers. Call strike 3. Slider on the outside corner, and the inning is over. 1 run, 1 hit.
Our daughter
lefty hitting second baseman. First pitch from Flaherty in the third is outside and high. 1 ball, no strikes. You got Holiday, Ramon Urias, and then Colton Cowser. Orioles a run and a hit, and the Dodgers a run and 2 base hits. Low and outside, Holiday, 2 balls and no strikes. Talk about Rojas and the sac fly. 8th RBI in his last 14 games for Rojas. That tied the score. Holiday takes a strike. It's now 2-1. What a year he has had. Miguel Rojas, the 2-1. Holiday tried to check his swing, went around. And it's 2-2.
Well, you and I, we discussed it with Rojas. It goes back to a conversation we've had for years and years about Bruce Bochy when Brandon Crawford first came up. He goes, hey, if he can hit 240 the way he fields, that's something. Well, Rojas comes in hitting over 280.
Now the 2-2. Holiday swings, fouls it off to the left where it's Dusk. And making the catch in foul territory is Muncy. Holiday's retired, first out of the third.
So if you think back even in spring training, at first it was Gavin Lux at shortstop. Then they decided, well, wait a minute, let's move Lux back to second base. We'll move Mookie Betts in from right field. He'll play shortstop. And then Betts goes on the injured list, and Rojas had been doing so well, said, hey, look, the team is better off. Okay, when you come back off the injured list, stay in right field.
And they are. And he is. And now here's Urias taking a strike 0-1.
Well, we've talked about it many times. It just adds more depth to this Dodger ball club.
The 0-1. Fly ball, shallow left center field. Now, a near collision out there. Edman making the catch by Hernandez, and that's the second out of the third.
Well, friends, don't miss a single second of action from every pitch, run, and out. Uber Eats is now at Dodger Stadium, so you can skip the line and order from your seat using the Uber Eats app. Then pick up when notified and enjoy Dodger baseball.
Well, Teoscar Hernandez and Tommy Edman getting to know one another out there in the outfield. Flaherty misses outside with a ball, 1-0, a slider. Colton Cowser struck out swinging in his first at-bat. Tied at 1-2 out top of the third. Cowser taking high and outside. And it's 2-0. The Dodger outfield defensively is very solid now. The 2-0 is high and away. 3 balls, no strikes. Teoscar Hernandez in left, Edman in center, and Betts in right.
And of the 3, I think Teoscar is really the underrated, if you will. Last couple of years, over those 2 years, Hernandez has thrown out 15 runners.
Now the 3-0 on the way. Taking all the way. It's a strike. 3-1 to Colton Cowser.
But if you're going to play center field, Edman's a fast learner. You want to make absolutely certain that Teoscar Hernandez understands you're going to catch the ball. You do not want Teo running into you. He's a big man.
The 3-1. Going outside, ball 4. 2 out walk to Cowser.
Number 35, Adley Rutschman.
Now here's Rutschman. Fly to center in his first at-bat.
With Rutschman, the scouting report, it's an easy. It's not that in-depth, but he likes the ball out over the plate. It's at 338. Not so high on the pitch inside.
Where he sees one down and in, 1 ball, no strikes.
He likes the low fastball, however, this year is hitting at 455. That's the second highest average in baseball on the fastball down. But inside can be a different story.
Gunnar Henderson on deck. Rutschman taking low, 2-0. Two balls, no strikes, 2 out. We're in the top half of the third. Now Rutschman Takes a strike at the knees. 2-1, a slider.
So Rutschman, the fastball down, second highest average, 455. Who's at the top of the heap in baseball? Lamont Wade Jr., 467.
Late night Wade. Line drive, base hit into right field. And on his way to third is Colton Cowser. Late night Lamont.
Cowser read that ball very well. He just continued. He could tell right away that that ball was not going to be caught. That was not a fastball down, but that was a breaking ball down. It may have been below the strike zone. That's really kind of the wheelhouse of Rutschman.
First and third, 2 out. Gunnar Henderson comes up. Line to short, his first at bat. If they permitted the shift, they would have one on Henderson. Pitch in the dirt, blocked nicely by Will Smith. 1 ball, no strikes. Will Smith this year has improved markedly behind the plate. Throwing arm has been really good. He's been blocking those balls in the dirt. First and third, 2 out. The 1-0. Henderson taking a strike inside corner. 1-1.
I think part of the success too, Charlie, in so many of the runners being caught stealing, thrown out by Smith, is that he's got his pitching staff also buying into, hey, look, let's not take as long a time delivering the ball from the stretch.
Give me a chance. Here's the 1-1. Popped into the air, shallow right. In comes Betts, calling off the retreating Taylor. Makes the catch, and the inning is over.
What?
Everyone, do me a huge favor. Don't forget to hit the like button on the stream. Just hit that like button on the stream. Thank you, guys.
Nine and one hitters batting here in the home half of the third. Beginning with Kike Hernandez at 215. 8 home runs, and he's knocked in 33. Takes a strike. It's 0-1. 3 for 7 in his last couple of games, including a home run. And a ground ball to third. Easy hop. Ramon Urias throws across the diamond. Hernandez easily retired. First out of the third.
And the bottom of the third inning is brought to you by AM/PM, the official convenience store of the Dodgers. AM/PM, too much good stuff.
Now here's Chris Taylor at 164. Starting tonight at second base with the lefty Cole Irvin on the hill. Nothing but left-handers on the Dodger bench tonight. Freeman, Lux, Fiducia, and Kevin Kiermaier. 1 ball, no strikes now to Taylor. Outfield is deep. As Taylor takes a strike and is 1-1.
David Vassay did an interview with Chris Taylor a couple of days ago, and Taylor said coming back off the injury list is a noticeably different swing.
The 1-1 is high and away, 2-1.
And since he's returned, he's put the ball into play. That's the biggest issue. Of course, in spring training, Taylor said he bought into the launch angle too much. He said, I need to get back to hitting line drives.
Hit the ball hard. The 2-1. Line drive down the left field line.
You mean like that?
Like that. Just narrowly going foul. Hit the ball hard and see what happens.
Make somebody run for it.
2 balls, 2 strikes to Taylor with Ohtani on deck. Irvin, the lefty, into the wind. The pitch just outside is 3-2.
One of the things that I'm noticing about Taylor, there's not as much hand movement. In other words, not waggling the bat.
Let's get Ohtani in chat, guys. Ohtani in chat.
With on his right shoulder, and then picks it up. He's not waggling it like he did.
The 3-2, foul back to the screen. That was a good rip. That's one thing about Taylor throughout his career. When he makes contact, the ball jumps.
Yeah, we said for years, pound for pound, hits the ball as hard, if not harder, than anybody else. But the swing before, I mean, this is a different Chris Taylor. It used to be like a 5-piece swing with all the different movements in his hands as he went in to hit the ball.
Now the 3-2 to Taylor. Lines it foul to the right, into the stands and out of play.
So if you reduce the amount of movement in the barrel of the bat, you know, the major league average for the barrel of the bat where it begins to the point of contact is about 6 feet of an angle. If you go 7 feet, now it's a long swing.
And now the 3-2 to Taylor. Ball strike 3 inside corner at the knees. Taylor looks back at home plate umpire Jansen Visconti in disbelief as he walks slowly back to the Dodger dugout. Now with 2 out, nobody on. Ohtani.
Here's Ohtani. Let's go, guys.
Singled in his first at-bat and has just singled in his second at-bat between Henderson, the shortstop, and Holiday, the second baseman.
Put ones in chat for Ohtani. Put ones in chat for Ohtani.
Well, he's efficient.
No reason is to waste time at home plate.
And now here's Betts, who bounced into a double play in his first at-bat.
Hello, Charles.
2 for 2 on 2 pitches. Now Betts takes high and away. 1 ball, no strikes. Orioles a run and 2 hits. The Dodgers a run and 3 base hits. 2 out in the bottom of the 3rd. Irvin delivers. And Betts takes high and away. It's 2-0.
Doing good, Charles, and yourself, man.
Tim Neverett will be joining you in the 4th inning. Steven Nelson. As I was saying, clearly I've been gone too long. I should have known it was Nelson. He was in like a Hawaiian shirt.
Well, I knew you were a big deal coming back tonight because John Suhu came up and made a visit.
To see John.
One of the best.
Oh.
Team photographer.
And now the 3-0. It's inside ball 4. The Dodgers first and second with 2 out. That was the first walk given up by Irvin.
Let's get a 2-out rally, guys. Let's go. Let's cheer them on. Let's go, Dodgers.
Bounce to short, his first at-bat. Good speed on the bases. There's a line drive, left center.
There we go, baby.
Scoring easily is Ohtani. Betts holds at second. Dodgers take a 2-1 lead. The RBI single to left center by Teoscar Hernandez.
And we're beginning to see kind of a pattern of the offense tonight of the Dodgers. They're not wasting a whole lot of time. They're swinging early in counts. The second hit this inning on one pitch. And this all started with 2 outs and nobody on.
Now here's Will Smith. Fly to left in his first at-bat. Takes a strike, and it's 0-1. Smith, in his last 31 games, hitting just 177. Here's the 0-1. Fouls it off to the right, and it's 0-2.
Will Smith at low average. We have seen now, really over the last 10 days to 2 weeks. It's like every other game, we see a better swing. He's not really been able to put it together yet consistently. He's getting closer.
Hitting 246 on the year. Now the 0-2 in the dirt and blocked by Rutschman. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Charge! Charge! Let's go, guys.
Dodgers with the 2-1 lead. First and second, 2 gone, bottom of the third. Now the pitch. Fouled into the dirt, and Smith will see another pitch.
Just make it clear.
One ball, 2 strikes. Irvin delivers. Swung on and missed, strike 3, and that will end the inning. 1 run.
Guys, do not forget, thank you guys so much. We're sitting at 8 likes on the stream. If you have not already, hit the like button on the stream. Our goal is 50 likes for this stream. So smash that like button, guys. KimbroNator here. This is me down here. Don't forget, subscribe, turn on a little bell notification whenever I come live. You guys can be here with me.
The 4th inning, 2-1 Dodgers over the Orioles. First game of this 3-game series, and the Dodgers pack up on the road for 4 big games over in Arizona against the Diamondbacks. Jack Flaherty, the first pitch here in the top of the 4th to the left-handed hitter, switch hitting hitter, Anthony Santander, who flied out to right. 0-1 is the count. Infield is to pull. Flaherty into the windup, and the right-hander's pitch is on the way. And it's outside, 1 ball and 1 strike. So Charlie Steiner rejoining us tonight. He'll be back again on Thursday. And Steven Nelson will join us in just a couple of minutes. Santander waiting. Here's Flaherty on the 1-1 offering. It's taken way outside. 2 balls and a strike. Mentioned Santander with 38 home runs entering tonight. Orioles franchise record for a switch hitter. Well, no switch hitter has hit 40 home runs in a season since 2006. There's a strike 2-2. Lance Berkman hit 45 with the Astros. And Carlos Beltran hit 41 with the Mets. 2-2 pitch. His drive driven down the right field line, broken bat. And that goes foul, and Santander is standing at home plate with what looks like, well, the size of a kitchen knife in his hand. And he'll get some new lumber. Folks, you can enhance your listening experience. You can download the iHeartRadio app and listen in HD, powered by LA Care Health Plan, serving all Angelenos. In fact, online at lacare.org. Well, they're still picking up pieces of that fractured bat. And that bat, the business end, came back and hit the right shoulder of Will Smith, and then part of the umpire, Jansen Visconti. Well, that is always a dangerous situation. So new bat in hand. Batting from the left side. Here's Flaherty's 2-2 pitch on the way. And it's taken call strike 3. It came in with a fastball. And for Flaherty, his second strikeout of the ball game. The Orioles, as we mentioned, I mean, they put runs on the board, including one tonight, 659. Dodgers are 2 on the board there at 650 overall. So here's O'Hearn, who delivered his 13th home run of the season and number 200 of the year for the Orioles. Left-handed batter, pitch on the way, it's in the first strike, 0-1. Neither one of the starting pitchers has been hesitant at all about throwing strikes thus far in the ballgame. Here's the 0-1, and it's swung on and missed. Off-speed pitch. That was the curveball, 0-2. The infield continues to play full. Outfield a little bit to the opposite direction. O'Hearn trying to get aboard. Eloy Jimenez waiting on deck. Flaherty moves the glove around into the windup, and the 0-2 is outside, 1 ball and 2 strikes. I mentioned he moves the glove around. There was a time that he thought he was tipping the pitches by the position of the glove, so now he just makes sure he waggles it into the windup. The 1-2 is taken inside, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Tomorrow night is going to be Shohei Ohtani bobblehead. And normally we tell you, get here, whatever you think is early to leave to come to the ballpark, make it much earlier than that. Swing it a foul back, 2-2. We normally say, well, whatever you think is early, add another 30 to 45 minutes. Well, tomorrow, whatever you think is early, add another hour. It's filled with the rafters tonight. It'll be the same way tomorrow night. Swing and a miss, elevated fastball. And back-to-back strikeouts here in the 4th inning. And for Flaherty, he's struck out 3 tonight. He's walked 1. So Hearn went from the penthouse with a home run in the 2nd inning to the basement with a strikeout here in the 4th. 2 down for Jimenez. Well, the Orioles just technically now a game and a half, knowing that the New York Yankees lost their game tonight. Swing and a miss, off speed, the count 0-1. Jimenez played 39 games with the White Sox. And then somebody threw him a life ring. So this is number 12 playing with the Orioles. And a team trying to get into first place in the American League Eastern Division. Flaherty, the 0-1 on the way. Good off speed, swing and a miss, 0-2. Again, Roberts was saying that for Jack Flaherty, one of the most well-prepared pitchers that they have on this staff. You know, we talk about Clayton Kershaw so many times. Well, Flaherty falls in that same category. Out in front, 0-2. Mullins hoping to get on a chance to hit. He's on deck, and the pitch is outside. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Well, it's a final. The Dodgers now know that the Padres knocking on the door. They just defeated the Cardinals 7-5. Swinging a foul off the right, out of play. Count holds at 1-2. So the Padres are 3.5 behind the Dodgers in the Western Division. So the Dodgers play 2 more here. Then they pack up on the road and they go for a big 4-game series in Arizona. 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball swung on a miss. Gets away from Smith. And now late jog by Jimenez going down to first base. Easily thrown out. And for Flaherty, strikes out the side here in the top of the 4th inning. He now has 4 strikeouts.
Who's going to win, guys? The Slugger, the Cardinal, or the Oriole? Who's going to win the race? Oriole won the race.
Orioles 2-1, bottom half of the 4th inning, and with the play, here's Steven Nelson.
Thanks, Mo. Great to be back with you. Tommy Edman leading off for the Dodgers. Dodgers leading the Orioles 2-1. He scored 1 run in each of the past 2 innings. Edman led off, his last time up, tripled. This is high in the air to right field. Santander camping out as he drifts back. And there's the first out of the 4th inning. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Dodgers Audio Network. Miguel Rojas will bat. Base is empty and 1 out in the 4th inning. Max Muncy is on deck. Who's on deck is brought to you by On Deck. For small business lending that's fast and easy, go to OnDeck.com. Irvin's first pitch to Rojas. Breaking ball in the inner third, strike 1. It was great to see Charlie Steiner back in the building today. A few innings reunited with you, Mo, and you guys will do it again on Thursday in the finale of the series. Rojas grounds the ball to short. And there's out number 2 as Henderson makes the play.
That's good to get Charlie back and into the fold. And especially the season winding down. You know, after tonight, we start to wonder, where is the season going? After tonight, only 14 games left at home in the regular season.
That's that brain does not comprehend that.
Well, it really it accentuates the value of winning games now.
Max Muncy awaits the first pitch from Irvin. It lands at the top of the zone for a strike. Another good breaking ball from the left-hander. Dodgers ahead 2-1. 2 out, nobody on in the bottom of the 4th. Irvin into his windup. Muncy fouls it into the net just above his own dugout. Bounces around. It's like Gavin Stone made the play. Top step. Muncy's 0 for 1. He struck out looking to finish the 2nd inning. Irvin's 0-2 on the way. And Muncy just got a piece of it to stay alive.
So only 14 games left at home. 2 homestands. So we'll make plans to join us. Have fun at Dodger Stadium. A timeout, if you will, from reality, if you will. Join us online. Dodgers.com. Find out more and join us.
Irvin on the third base side of the rubber. Kicks and fires another 0-2. Muncy broke his bat on a ball that hooks foul on the right side. So It's a couple times the last 2 innings we've seen a broken bat from a left-handed hitter right off the handle. I mean,
Santander said he wound up with a kitchen knife. Well, Muncy wound up with a butter knife.
I mean, just thank goodness Jansen Visconti, wasn't badly hurt. We did see that over the weekend, unfortunately. An umpire getting hit. Broken bat, Giancarlo Stanton of the Yankees. Still 0-2 on Muncy. The Dodgers leading 2-1. Irvin's pitch. Muncy hangs back on a curveball low. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Kike Hernandez waiting in the wings in the on-deck circle. Nobody out, or nobody on, and 2 out in the inning, and Muncy sprays one foul on the left side.
Well, Muncy struck out looking in the 2nd inning. That was only the first strikeout that Irvin had against a left-handed batter in 36 appearances.
It's up to 3 now in the game. Delivers a 1-2 outside. Muncy can watch that curveball easily. Square count 2-2.
And a comment last inning that both of these ball clubs are going to home plate commencing to hack. They're not taking a lot of pitches.
This is chopped to the right side. Stopped on second by Holiday on the back end as he slides onto the grass. He gets up and makes the throw to retire Muncy. It's a 1-2-3.
That's awesome. 8-6. I see it in the final in 10.
Jack Flaherty back to work for the top of the 5th inning, having struck out the side in the 4th. First time he has struck out the side in any inning as a Dodger. The Dodgers on top of the Orioles 2-1. Flaherty's first pitch to Cedric Mullins. Flashes bunt, pulls it back. 94-mile-per-hour fastball in the outside corner, and strike 1. Mullins 0 for 1, flew out to right field, ending the top of the 2nd inning. Flaherty into his windup. And it's a curveball that just missed. Just missed the outside corner, 1-1.
Well, interesting note that was passed along on that curveball. Coming into tonight, there's 3 for 29 opposing teams since Flaherty's joined the Dodgers on the hook.
One pop back behind home plate. Now 6 rows up on the field level below our booth. 1-2. Flaherty just eclipsed the 60 pitch mark in his outing tonight. Trying to stay unbeaten in Dodger blue. This 1-2 pitch. Line right back to him, and Flaherty hauls in the liner. That ball found him.
What a catch by Flaherty. You guys see that?
Shot right back to the right side of the mound. And Flaherty put his glove out. And that is a scary first out.
Well, The glove was out there, and the ball found it. That was a fastball up and away.
Have a good night, Kenneth. Thank you for stopping by. Do what you do and do well, man. We'll see you soon.
Now Jackson Holliday, the top prospect in baseball, watches Flaherty's first pitch miss downstairs, 1-0. Holliday popped out to Max Muncy at third. Muncy in just off the grass at third, as this one's grounded right by Flaherty, up the middle and through for a 1-out single. And Miguel Rojas gave it a good dive. It was on the second base side of the bag. So too far out of reach for the Dodgers shortstop to make a play.
Well, if they hit it back to you and they catch it in the air, hit it back to you on the ground sharply and see if you can make a play.
So one at Flaherty's lips, another one at his feet. 1 on, 1 out in the top of the fifth. Dodgers leading 2-1. The number 9 hitter, Ramon Urias, squibs the first pitch foul on the first base side. So Holliday will head back to first. Will Smith will toss the ball over into the Oriole dugout. Couldn't have gone 25 feet.
The Orioles just 2.5 games behind the Dodgers for the best record in baseball. They've not finished a season with the best record in baseball since 1979, when they won 102 games. They're trying to put on a charge right now.
Won 101 last year. Flaherty goes to the breaking ball, lands at the knee, strike 2. Urias doesn't necessarily fully agree with the call, but he's got to live with it. Holliday has yet to steal a base in the big leagues this year. Takes the lead next to Kike Hernandez off first. The 0-2 pitch is on the way. It's in the dirt, but blocked by Will Smith.
You start to look what the Orioles have done since Brandon Hyde took over as their manager. You know, their first year with Hyde, it was in 2019. They lost 108 games. 2 years later, they lost 110. So they have been rebuilding and moving up the ladder.
There goes Holliday, the 1-2, hit high in the air, deep to left field. Teoscar Hernandez is going to turn and watch it fly into the Dodger bullpen. It's a go-ahead 2-run home run for Ramon Urias out of the 9th spot of the order. Second home run given up by Jack Flaherty tonight. And all of a sudden, the Dodgers trail 3-2.
For the Orioles tonight, they've had season number 200 and 201 in the home run department.
It was a ball down, and Urias went down and got it, Mo. There was little doubt from Teoscar Hernandez, gave it a courtesy trot. So now 3-2 Baltimore. Still only 1 out in the 5th inning. The lineup turns over. Colton Cowser, the left fielder, watches a fastball at the knee, strike 1.
Getting back to Brandon Hyde, you know, here's a guy that, you know, has been in so many different capacities in the big league level.
0-2 against Cowser.
He's been a bench coach. Yeah, he was a player catcher in the minor leagues, played 200 games career. So he's been a bench coach. He's been a director of player development. Been a base coach.
Flaherty's 0-2 pitch on the way. Grounded off of Flaherty this time, and it goes to the left side of the infield, and Cowser's going to reach. That is the 3rd batted ball this inning that has buzzed the tower of Jack Flaherty, and this one will prompt a visit from Dave Roberts and Thomas Albert, the athletic trainer.
Yeah, that was a breaking ball that was outside. I mean, it was at least 6 inches off the plate outside. And that Flaherty looking at the back of his right hand.
His right wrist, so his pitching arm, wrist forearm area is where he was looking, and now Thomas Albert is looking. Flaherty flexing his mound, the hand on the mound.
Question is going to be, is that going to stiffen up? And will there be any swelling really over the next
number
of minutes, especially in between half innings?
So Will Smith going to go behind the plate, and Jack Flaherty going to throw some warm-up tosses. Right now he's not going into his full windup. He's just, well, now he will. And the first 2 pitches looked okay, but to your point, Mo, right now is not the major concern. It's how it feels in a couple of moments.
He says he's okay. Completed that thought on Brandon Hyde last year, American League Manager of the Year. He's had an interesting managerial career at the minor league level. How about these for names of teams? The Greensboro Grasshoppers he managed, the Carolina Mudcats, and the Jupiter Hammerheads. Interesting logos.
That sounds like minor league ball. To a T right there. Well, the Orioles have teed off on Jack Flaherty here in the top of the fifth. They again have a runner on with one out. The all-star catcher Adley Rutschman batting from the left side. He's a switch hitter. There goes Cowser. Smith's throw to second. Rojas with the glove down in time to get him. Another would-be base stealer caught by Will Smith with Rojas on the receiving end, and Cowser is slow to get up.
Good catch also by Rojas. That ball about 5 feet to the first base side of the bag. Will Smith just continues to come firing out behind home plate. So the throw is caught. The tag to the left shoulder. Adios.
Shoulder / cheek, the left side. That's why Cowser was in some discomfort getting up. But Will Smith, the confidence he has right now when he sees somebody take off, that it's something to behold. The first pitch to Rutschman missed the zone, as did the second from Flaherty. So it's 2 balls, no strikes.
That tag got the left shoulder, the left side of the face, the left ear, and
on 2-0, Rutschman takes another one. It's a curveball that is called a strike, and Jack Flaherty will take that. 28th runner caught stealing for Will Smith this year. That's tied for the most in all the major leagues. Flaherty's 2-1. And Rutschman pulls it to Kike Hernandez at first. Kike will take it himself on one hop, and that completes the top of the 5th inning. The Orioles do get 2 on one swing from.
Jim was at the laundromat when he heard. His ear said, "Maraca, senor," but his nose said, "Hey, freshest scent ever." Following his nose, Jim found a man pouring Gain scent beads into the washer. The scent, the freshness. Jim blurted, "Sir, your scent maracas smell amazing." You could call them scent maracas, but most noses call them Gain scent beads. Try Gain scent beads. Way fresher than detergent alone.
Looking for a career change or receiving training to better yourself? Workforce Solutions Northeast Texas has training available for in-demand careers such as CDL drivers, HVAC, electricians, welding, nursing, and more. There's a program at little or no cost waiting for you through Workforce Solutions Northeast Texas. See if you qualify by logging on to netxworkforce.org or calling 903-794-4163. Equal Opportunity Employer Programs. Auxiliary aids and services are available upon request to individuals with disabilities. Relay Texas 800-735-2989 TDD and 711 Voice. Serving Bowie, Cass, Delta, Franklin, Hopkins, Lamar, Morris, Red River, and Titus counties.
Big box stores are great if you want to stay the same, but be careful not to get boxed in. Crawford Electric Supply can help you get where you need to go. From great products to unique services and solutions, click now and experience your upgrade.
James Hardie Building Products knows how important your home is, and it's why their Harding Siding is the #1 brand of siding in America. Trusted by homeowners and pros on over 10 million homes from coast to coast, Hardie Fiber Cement Siding gives homes lasting beauty with industry-leading protection against fire, water, pest, and more. James Hardie has everything you need to get started, from free siding samples, personalized 3D home renders, and a contractor network to quote your project. Visit jameshardie.com today to request more information.
Great moments in baseball
without the express written consent of the Los Angeles Dodgers.
Here we go for the bottom of the 5th. The Dodgers now behind a run. 3-2 Baltimore on top. The go-ahead 2-run home run from Ramon Urias off Jack Flaherty, who's now being examined by Dave Roberts and Thomas Albert in the dugout. Remember, a line drive off of his right wrist and forearm area. Kike Hernandez hammers the first pitch from Irvin into the left center field gap. It gets down. It one hops off the wall. It'll be a stand-up, lead-up double for Kike Hernandez. And one pitch into the bottom of the 5th, the tying run in scoring position for the Dodgers.
Well, 5 hits for the Dodgers, and 4 of those tonight have been on the first pitch thrown to them in the at-bat. I had a look at Flaherty as he's being examined, and there's a rather large red mark on the outside of the right wrist.
Now he's going to follow Thomas Albert down into the Dodger dugout and clubhouse area, I should say. Our focus on the field. Kike on second, Chris Taylor up. Nobody out in the bottom of the fifth. Dodgers trailing 3-2. First pitch from Irvin, a curveball on the outside corner, strike one. And Flaherty back on the bench. He's a gamer. That is one tough customer in Jack Flaherty. Can the offense pick him back up in the home half of the fifth inning? Fastball upstairs, 1-1 on CT. Taylor struck out looking, his first and only time up. And that was in the third inning. So second out of the third, and then the Dodgers had the next three reach, and they took the lead. Chases a high fastball, swinging through it, strike two.
Mentioned the first time up tonight with Taylor. We're seeing a totally different stance and approach. He starts with the bat on the right shoulder, no longer waggles the barrel of the bat back towards the pitcher.
On 1-2, he checks up on a curveball downstairs. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Orioles 3, Dodgers 2, but Kike Hernandez is on second base with nobody out. Shohei Ohtani on deck. Taylor holds the bat out toward Irvin. Now swirls it back onto his shoulder. The lefty looks back at second. Still looking. Now comes home. Misses high, and it's 3-2. Full count for Taylor. The lefty Cole Irvin, an Orange County native, went to Servite High School before going up to Eugene, Oregon, starring for the Ducks. And he loses Taylor with a curveball way outside. First and second, nobody out for Ohtani.
Ohtani's 2 for 2, and he's seen a total of 2 pitches.
He's now 10 for 29 lifetime against Cole Irvin. Before Ohtani sees a pitch, there'll be a visit from the Orioles pitching coach, Drew French. His consultation on the mound is brought to you by Jacoby & Myers, the official law firm of the Dodgers. For a free consultation, call 1-800-5-MILLION, because everyone deserves justice.
Action right now, the Orioles bullpen. They have a chance. Another bobblehead night coming up. First 40,000 fans in attendance on Saturday, September 7th. That's when the Cleveland Guardians are in town. It'll be an Evan Phillips bobblehead presented by 76. So for tickets, Dodgers.com/promotions.
So here we go. The Dodgers trailing 3-2 in the top of, the bottom of the fifth. After the Orioles took the lead in the top of the fifth. There are 2 on and nobody out. Shohei Ohtani up. He's 2 for 2. 2 singles and a run scored. Both hits on the first pitch from Cole Irvin. Let's see what he does here against the lefty. Irvin kicks and fires. Ohtani takes this time. It's a curveball down and away, ball 1. Ohtani now with a 9-game on-base streak thanks to his knocks tonight. On pace for 51 home runs and 49 steals entering this series opener. The 1-0. Ohtani's popped up on the infield. That's a big pitch for Cole Irvin, who gets out of the way for Urias to snag the first out of the fifth inning. So Kike and Taylor have to stay where they're at. Now there's going to be a pitching change. So they left Irvin in, the lefty, to face Ohtani, even though Shohei was 2 for 2 against him. And now Brandon Hyde will go to the righty with Mookie Betts up and Teoscar Hernandez on deck. The Dodgers trying to tie or take the lead here in the bottom of the fifth inning. They trail 3-2.
Did your mobile provider just increase their prices again?
Homecoming is just around the corner, and at Sloan's Formals, they've got you covered. Whether you're looking for the perfect dress, sharp tuxedo, or stylish accessories, Sloan's Formals has everything you need to make your night unforgettable. From classic styles to the latest trends, they've got the perfect look for you. Visit Sloan's Formals today and let them help you shine this homecoming season. Find them online at sloansformals.com. I found my dream dress at Sloan's. They made the whole process so easy and fun.
Greetings to you. Yes, you in the car. Set your GPS to CC's, where you are the star. Searching for a brand new flavor location? Then head right on in for my latest creation. New pumpkin spice cinnamon rolls. Spice things up with some festive fall flavor. Try them now before they turn back into a pumpkin. Cruise down the buffet, take a trip back for more, detour to the game room and smash your high score. Tell your friends, tell your fam that you'll meet them there. Rerouting to CC's, the best pizza value anywhere.
This is Paul from Bailey's Fine Jewelers, and we are so excited. We have got so many new items in the store. Gary has ordered a lot of loose diamonds, and he's mounting them up right now in some beautiful mountings. It's the perfect time to come in and get engaged. We also have some beautiful colored stones, bracelets, and rings that you've never seen anything like it. People have came in and seen them and said, these are the most unusual and beautiful pieces I've ever seen. Just come and see us at Bailey's Fine Jewelers.
Take a hack at guessing which baseball player or manager said
the new NPF Hydro Furnace. Next level comfort, perfect for your home and the environment. Learn more at hydrofurnace.com. The lefty Cole Irvin is out of the game. The right-handed Matt Bowman is into the game.
Another guy with a big collection of caps. 7 different organizations. Seattle, Arizona, Minnesota, New York Yankees, Cincinnati, St. Louis signed a minor league deal on the 15th and just called up 5 days ago.
First and second for the Dodgers, 1 out in the bottom of the 5th. They trail the Orioles 3-2.
I was going to say, Stephen, is that he thrown a high percentage of curveballs last 2 games, right-handers. There it is.
Breaking ball for a strike on Mookie Betts. Shohei Ohtani just popped out to third on the infield, so the runners had to hold. The Dodgers got the first 2 on. Kike with a double, Taylor with a walk. Now Mookie Betts, who's batting .331 with runners in scoring position, has fallen behind 0-2. Bowman executes another breaking ball, this one on the outside corner.
It's almost 60% curveballs in the 2 previous games that he's pitched. It's to right-handers.
Close stance on the third base side of the rubber. The 0-2 pitch to Mookie Betts. Mookie watches another sweeper. This one tails outside. 1-2. Mookie walked his last time up in the third. Grounded into a double play in the first inning. Oriole infield back on the left side ahead of the 1-2 pitch from Bowman. Mookie slashes it foul along the first base line.
It's a fastball at 92, so that's right around average Major League Baseball. The average is 93 this year.
Dodgers have the tying run in scoring position. The go-ahead run on first with 1 out in the bottom of the 5th. Another 1-2 coming to Betts. Mookie swings and sends it high in the air, shallow right field. Coming in is Santander. The outfielder makes the catch, and Kike and Taylor have to retreat. So the bottom of the order did their job, getting on base here in the 5th. But the 2 MVPs couldn't advance them, so it'll be up to Teoscar Hernandez with 2 down.
5 pitches, the best 4 of those are curveballs.
Jack Flaherty now has his right wrist taped up, some blue tape, and he's still flexing that hand and wrist in the Dodger dugout. Took a batted ball off of it in the last inning. 2-2 out in the 5th. The first pitch to Teoscar Hernandez is a sweeper down and away, ball 1.
That tape, that's the type of tape that will roll off. He's trying to keep the mobility, and also the tape on it keep the swelling down.
Teo's 1 for 2. Hoped an RBI single to put the Dodgers ahead 2-1 in the 3rd. Can he do it again? Takes a fastball low. He's in front of Bowman. 2 balls, no strikes. Orioles with 2 home runs tonight against Jack Flaherty. That's been the damage. Dodgers have yet to go deep. Teo can change that. The 2-0 takes it the other way. Right center field, tailing toward the right fielder Santander, who reaches up to make the catch on the run. So the Dodgers get 2 on with nobody out in the 5th inning, and they can't.
James Hardy knows how important your home is. That's why they made America's #1.
opportunity in the bottom of the fifth, but came up empty, so they trail the Orioles still 3-2. Gunnar Henderson, the star shortstop, the number 3 hitter, will lead off this inning against Jack Flaherty. First pitch from the Dodgers starter misses away, ball 1. The blue tape that Flaherty had on his right wrist in the dugout has now been removed. You could definitely see some redness in that right wrist forearm area where he took a line drive off of his last inning of work. 1 ball, 1 strike on Henderson, who's 0 for 2. Flaherty steps back. Another 1-1 pitch. And Henderson puts it over the net, foul behind home plate. Orioles with 3 runs on 2 homers. The third time in 5 starts with the Dodgers that Jack Flaherty has allowed multiple home runs in a start. His 1-2 pitch. Roped through the right side into right field for a leadoff single. So Flaherty had 2 strikes on Henderson, but the All-Star found a way to get on base anyway.
The Orioles, a lot of incentive, obviously, because they're playing good baseball and going for back-to-back playoff appearances for the first time since they did it in 1996 and 97.
Now the cleanup spot, Anthony Santander, a right fielder. He's the Orioles team leader in home runs. In fact, he only trails 1 person in the American League in home runs. That'd be Aaron Judge. 38 for Santander, who watches ball 1 from Flaherty. 1 on nobody on the top of the 6th. The Dodgers trailing 3-2. Flaherty's pitch is a fastball in the outside corner, called strike 1. Padres won already. The Diamondbacks are trailing big at home against the Mets. To the out-of-town scoreboard. Flaherty's 1-1, bounces off of Smith, skips away toward the Dodger dugout, and that gives Gunnar Henderson a free 90 feet. Smith, disgusted with it himself for that result, flings the ball toward the Dodger dugout. Looking down into the bullpen in left field, Alex Vesia is up and throwing. Flaherty's had 82 pitches. There are no outs in the top of the 6th. 2 balls and a strike on Santander. The pitch. Fastball away, 3-1. Flaherty flexed that right hand after losing that one arm side mo. Santander lets it fly, swings and misses on a curveball.
Boy, that's a dandy curveball right there. I think Santander was looking dead red fastball.
I think he was.
You better believe it.
A heck of a pitch selection for Jack Flaherty, and execution made him look silly and has the count full now. At this stretch of lefties here, Henderson, Santander, and O'Hearn. And Vesia up and throwing in the pen, but Flaherty continues to work on the mound. His payoff. Santander way in front of that. Another curveball. Down and in. Pulled into the net foul. Dodgers had a 2-1 lead after the 3rd, but a 2-run home run from the number 9 hitter, the 3rd baseman Ramon Urias, flipped the scoreboard. So it's 3-2 O's, who have another runner in scoring position. Nobody out in the 6th. Flaherty goes back to the well again. A curveball down and in, but it's in the dirt, ball 4. So back-to-back O's have reached to begin the 6th. Mark Pryor now striding out of the Dodger dugout toward the mound. Will Smith, Miguel Rojas, and Kike Hernandez will join him for a consultation on the mound.
Don't forget to vote in our poll. We got the poll on who's going to win.
The official law firm of the Dodgers.
Is it going to be the Dodgers or Orioles? RKO 1878. Welcome to the channel.
Deserves justice. Be the first baseman Ryan O'Hearn batting from the left side. O'Hearn hit a solo blast off Flaherty with 1 out in the 2nd. That started the scoring tonight. It was his 13th homer of the year. And he struck out in the 4th when Flaherty punched out the side. 1st and 2nd, no outs in the 6th. Flaherty out of the stretch. Misses away, ball 1. It was O'Hearn's first homer since July 20th. So a long power drought ended tonight for the first baseman. The 1-0. High in the air, right field. Mookie running in. Should be a can of corn. Taylor gives Mookie his space to make the catch. That's the first out. Both runners hold.
Interesting lineup of what the O's also bring in.
Thank you, George. I appreciate the sub there, my friend. Thank you.
They have 7 guys in their lineup bat from the left side. So 5 natural left-handed hitters plus the 2 switch hitters.
Guys, also don't forget, hit the like on the stream. That helps boost the stream, get out to more people.
Now Eloy Jimenez, the righty. He's 0 for 2. The former White Sox. Average at 251 on the season. 1st and 2nd, 1 out. The Orioles leading 3-2 here in the top of the 6th. Flaherty's first pitch to Jimenez is a breaking ball. It just missed downstairs. 1-0. Flaherty kicks and fires, gets a swing and a miss on another slider.
Not much of a stride by Jimenez, who starts with an open stance, and his left foot, the front foot, his toe is actually pointed back to the catcher. Imagine he's doing that, trying to keep the left hip kind of tucked in.
The 1-1. Jimenez watches a fastball in the inside corner, strike 2. So Flaherty a strike away from a K, but Mo, if you're a pitcher, you're looking for that 2-for-1 special, and Eloy Jimenez is a leading candidate for that. He has the highest ground ball percentage in baseball this year. Flaherty goes to the curveball, but yanks it down and away. 2-2. Jimenez originally signed with the Chicago Cubs, was traded to the South Side. Jose Quintana trade along with Dylan Cease years ago. Was traded at this deadline to Baltimore. 2 on, a 2-ball, 2-strike pitch. Fastball outside corner, called strike 3.
Got him looking.
He didn't think it was a strike to begin with, but I'll tell you what, that's a perfect placement. That ball got part of the plate outside corner.
That just painted from Jack Flaherty. Two gone with 2 on in the 6th. Now Cedric Mullins. He's 0 for 2. His last time up, he was leading off the 5th, hit a line drive right back Jack Flaherty, and Flaherty stuck the glove out right by his left shoulder and his left side of his face, and he hauled in the liner. Starts Mullins off with a strike, and that was just the beginning for Flaherty in terms of batted balls at him in the 5th. The 0-1 now. Mullins bounces it toward his own dugout. Flaherty's in front 0-2. Dodgers trailing Baltimore 3-2. 1-run deficit. Jack Flaherty trying to keep it that way. And this figures to be the end of the line. He's at 95 pitches. Wore a line drive off his right wrist his last inning. And has 2 strikes on Mullins. Here's the pitch. It's a curveball. Mullins.
That was a good pitch there, too. Looked good. Just a tad outside.
Tightness in his right quad.
Mullins was an all-star for the Orioles in 2021. 291 that season. He's fallen off a cliff in the years since. Time called by Mullins. Flaherty on the mound, nodding his head, maintaining his confidence and composure. Rarely see Flaherty get rattled at all out there on the mound. Now all parties set for the 1-2 pitch with 2 on and 2 out. Here we go. Fastball high, ball 2.
Big pitch. If you miss here, then the runner's got a head start on the payoff pitch, 3-2.
Orioles 3, Dodgers 2. 2 gone in the 6th. Another pitch from Flaherty, and Mullins hits it right off the end of the bat foul to stay alive.
That would have been ball 3. That pitch was way outside.
The curveball that just slipped out of Flaherty's
that's
hand.
A foot outside.
Pitch number 99 from Jack Flaherty. Another 2-2 to Cedric Mullins. And Mullins hits it in the air, left field, tailing toward the line. Hernandez on the run, in foul ground. He reaches out and makes the catch as he crashes into the wall.
There we go. We get out of that inning. Nice catch there.
Fan and the security guard along the wall beyond the netting on the left field side. Pulled out of the way at the last second. And Hernandez.
Again, George, thank you for the subscription there. You guys are welcome for me putting on this show here. KimbroNator here. We got the Dodgers Orioles tonight, 3-2, mid-6. Going in the bottom of the 6th. Dodgers are down by 1. They're hitting the ball. Ohtani's, I don't see who's coming up on the lineup here. Rearranged my screen earlier here. Smith, Edman, and Rojas is coming up, due up for the Dodgers. Ohtani's not up, but hey, he will be up soon. Let's go, guys. Do not forget, we have the game tomorrow night, too. Scheduled here. The stream is up, so if you could head over to the channel and hit the like on that stream and boost those likes and turn on that bell notification for tomorrow night as well, guys. We're going to be right back here again. Hope everybody's having an amazing day today. Tomorrow is Hump Day. It's Wednesday. Hump Day. We got the scores up top here. I think I need to make it a little bit bigger. I may work on that some more on the stream for the next one. Kansas City beat Cleveland 6-1. Oakland beat Cincinnati 5-4. The Cubs beat the Pittsburgh Pirates 9-5. Astros got beat by the Phillies 5-0. Yankees got beat by Washington. That is coming back here, guys. I'll get out of your way.
Dodgers trailing 3-2. First pitch from Matt Bowman, the right-handed reliever, back out for another inning of work. Fouled away on the right side, strike 1 on Smith. Wills 0 for 2. Struck out swinging in the third. In the second, lined out to left. One of Smith's harder hit balls we've seen in recent weeks, Mo.
Just hasn't been able to put together, like back-to-back really good swings.
Rolls one over to the left side. Urias, the third baseman, goes to his left and throws across for the first out. The Labor Day Chevy Drive event is going on now at all 44 Southern California Chevy dealers. Don't miss exciting offers on a full lineup of trucks and SUVs. You can shop today at SoCalChevy.com.
Talking about Will Smith, I mentioned earlier is that we're beginning to see some better swings, as you're alluding to. The problem is he's still, it's not there as far as repeating it, but it's getting closer and closer.
Tommy Edman, the first pitch from Bowman. At the top of the zone, called strike 1. And Will Smith getting going again would be a total game changer for this team. Bowman with the close stance, kicks and fires, pulls a breaking ball down in the dirt, ball 1.
He came in, he being Will Smith, the last 31 games prior to tonight, hitting just 177. He's 0 for 3 tonight.
Dodgers down 3-2. Bases empty, 1 out in the 6th. And a ball just came onto the field of play. I did not see where that came from, Mo. It didn't look like it came from Alex Vesia in the Dodger bullpen, but it certainly came in from left field. I mean, and it got close to the infield. Maybe it was from Vesia.
Well, it's indirectly in line, but yeah. That's a pretty good oomph behind it.
The 1-1 to Edman. Tommy takes ball 2 downstairs. Orioles scored first, a solo home run in the second from O'Hearn. Dodgers tied it on a sac fly in the bottom of the second, took the lead on a Teoscar Hernandez RBI single in the third, then fell behind on a 2-run blast by Urias in the fifth. In the air to left field, off the bat of Edman, and Cowser has no problems with that. 2 gone.
Well, you can come and celebrate Nurses Night. When? Monday, September 9th. That's when the Chicago Cubs are in, and purchase a special event ticket package for an exclusive Nurses Night tumbler. So for tickets and information, it's going to be a great time. Nurses Night, Cubs, September 9th. Dodgers.com/promotions.
Miguel Rojas will bat with 2 out, nobody on. Dodgers trailing by a run. First pitch swinging, hit hard to left field. Cowser back on the warning track. He makes the catch to the right of the out-of-town scoreboard there in left field. So Rojas gave it a good ride.
James Hardy knows how important your home is. That's why they made America's number.
Los Angeles Dodgers baseball.
Top of the seventh, we'll start with a pitching change. Brought to you by Bank of America, the official bank of the Los Angeles Dodgers. Jack Flaherty's night is done. Alex Vesia is just beginning. Dodgers gave Vesia the entirety of the Rays series off. So he's pitching for the first time in nearly a week. It was the finale against Seattle. He pitched an inning, 14 pitches, 9 strikes. His first pitch tonight, strike one. Facing the 20-year-old second baseman Jackson Holliday. Top prospect in baseball, though he will graduate from the prospect ranks this week. The 0-1 from Vesia. Check swing from Holliday. They'll peel to third, and they don't win it. Andy Fletcher, the crew chief, say that Holliday held up. Will Smith tilted his head like, you know, if you dog owners, sometimes you see your pet tilt curious. That's how Will Smith just looked at Andy Fletcher. Now it's 1-1. Vesia goes to the fastball. He just missed the inside corner. 2 balls and a strike. Holliday singled with 1 out in the 5th ahead of Urias' home run. Put the Orioles ahead 3-2. Chases strike 2 on a slider down and away, squaring the count.
Andy Fletcher has one of the more difficult jobs as an umpire. The reason is he's a crew chief. But he is a replacement crew chief. I don't mean, you know, he's on the Major League roster, but he goes around and replaces crew chiefs as they go on vacation. So he's working with a lot of different crews all the time.
Vesia's slider misses. Full count on Holliday, the leadoff batter. So when does Andy get to go on vacation? We'll have to investigate. Full count on Holliday.
Inquiring minds want to know.
Vesia kicks and fires. That is a fastball probably about 3 inches low. ball 4, and a leadoff walk. So this is the part of the order that gave Baltimore the lead in the top of the 5th. They're at it again in the 7th.
That's a tough man to walk because a lefty.
Mm-hmm.
He's leading it off.
Leadoff walks
on
are
base with the speed too.
Those leadoff walks are an absolute no-no for any and all pitchers, but especially relievers. So here's Urias, who's 1 for 2 with that 2-run blast. It was his 10th of the year, but his 5th in his last 16 games. First pitch swinging, fouls back a 94-mile-per-hour heater off the mask of Will Smith with strike 1. Shakey's Pizza Parlor is the official pizza partner of the Dodgers audio broadcast. When it's game night, it's group night at Shakey's.com.
Ball off the mask of Will Smith.
Sets up inside ahead of the 0-1. And Vesia gets a whiff on a slider atop the zone. It's 0-2.
Going back to leadoff walks, the percentages over the number of years in baseball. It's just over 30% of leadoff walks eventually come around and score.
And you can't do them. With 2 strikes, Vesia misses high with a fastball. 1-2 the count. Holiday back on first base, chatting with Anthony Sanders, the first base coach, right next to Kike Hernandez. Dodgers trailing 3-2 as we enter the final third of regulation of this series opener. The 1-2 pitch. Inside, nearly hit Urias with the slider. Now it's 2 balls, 2 strikes. Jack Flaherty, 6 innings, 3 runs, all of them earned on 6 hits, including a pair of home runs. Walked 2, struck out 5. Vesia's 2-2 pitch. Urias swats it foul. Flaherty threw 99 pitches. And Mo, here in the month of August, only 4 times has a Dodgers starter thrown at least 99 pitches in an outing. Jack Flaherty owns all 4.
He's a workhorse.
Vesia tries again. 2-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3. 1 gone in the 7th.
Sideline story on walks. Brian Gorman, retired umpire, great umpire, and his dad was a terrific major league umpire as well. Came in and goes, "Hey, did you see the game the other day? Bases loaded, a walk. The batter who walked never went to first base. He was called out."
Yeah, he was lifted for a pinch runner, so he never touched on first before he was lifted, and so he was ruled out. Strike 1 on a slider on the inside corner against
must go to the bag and touch it. That's about the only way you can get a batter that walks. The only way you can get him out.
Lefty Vesia against the left-handed Cowser, the left fielder, with 1 on, 1 out in the 7th in a 1-run game. The 0-1 pitch. Fastball top of the zone, called strike 2 on a check swing from Cowser. Didn't matter given the call from Jensen Visconti behind the dish. Switch hitting backstop. Adley Rutschman on deck. Will get flipped over to the right side when he comes to the plate against Vesia. Orioles 3, Dodgers 2. 1 gone in the 7th. Vesia's 0-2 pitch. Tipped into the glove, strike 3. That's back-to-back Ks for Vesia to get the first 2 outs of the 7th inning.
Well, it looks like Vesia got a little irritated after the leadoff walk.
So 1 more out to get, and it will be Adley Rutschman, the batter. An all-star in each of the last 2 seasons, and a Silver Slugger last year. Rutschman is 1 for 3 tonight with a single. Vesia misses outside on a fastball. 1-0 to Rutschman.
Already one of the really accomplished hitters. He rarely chases pitches out of the zone.
A 1-0 pitch. Slider down and in. Check swing. He held up on the appeal. So 2 balls, no strikes.
How rare is it for Rutschman to offer a pitch out of the strike zone? Well, he's got the fewest chases of any hitter in the American League.
Vesia spikes his slider. Falls behind Rutschman, 3-0. So he walked Holiday to lead off. Then he got 2 strikeouts. And now he's fallen behind Rutschman. And the ever dangerous Gunnar Henderson, the Orioles' best hitter, is on deck. Holiday takes the lead off first. 1 on, 2 out. The 3-0 pitch. Rutschman bends back on a fastball. High, ball 4. It's a 4-pitch walk. Vesia threw both arms out. Like, where did that miss? It was down the middle, but it was upstairs. And so now Mark Pryor will have to come out and chat with the Dodger lefty. With 2 runners on and Gunnar Henderson stepping into the left side. Sun is set here at Dodger Stadium. Look at the 2 flags in center field. Only the American flag is waving right now. At least the state flag might be tied up or something.
It's waving way back.
Hello. Next to Rick Monday, we are alongside the star producer and engineer Dwayne McDonald, Steven Nelson here. We did have Charlie Steiner the first few innings tonight, and he'll be back in the pilot seat on Thursday for the finale as well. Wherever you guys are hanging out with us, we appreciate you doing so. Got a close ball game late. The Dodgers trailing 3-2, and the Orioles threatening for more in the top of the 7th. It's first and second, 2 out, and their best hitter, Gunnar Henderson, is ready to go to work. So is Alex Vesia. Here's the pitch. Henderson fouls back a fastball at 94 right in the heart of the plate.
He was right on it.
Wow.
Too, fouled it off.
Straight back into the net. So that's strike 1. Now for the splits on Henderson, he's hitting .292 against righties, .259 against lefties. Vesia's 0-1. Another one swatted foul. This one toward the left side a bit into the loge level seats.
Both fastballs have been elevated. One was at 94.
Vesia has thrown 21 pitches here in the top of the 7th. None of them have been put in play. The 2 runners got on via the walk. The 0-2 pitch. Fastball 94, fouled back into the net. This one was more on the inner third, but at the top quadrant. Mo, to your point, trying to keep the fastball up.
Yeah, if they can keep it inside, unless you're going to really go off the plate and see if he'll expand the strike zone.
Vesia tries again. And Henderson hits it back over the net. Count remains 0-2. Gunnar Henderson, he is not going to win MVP in the American League, but he is definitely going to get votes in consideration. That's how good he has been this year for Baltimore. Vesia is ahead of him 0-2. 2 on, 2 out in a 3-2 game. The pitch from Vesia is a fastball high, ball 1.
What do you see about Henderson with that pitch right there? Pretty good pitch recognition in an early stage of that ball coming to home plate.
5 pitches. We've seen 4 fastballs and a slider. The 6th pitch is a fastball and a foul ball toward the section to our left. You probably
almost
hear
the
it.
Same spot, Stephen, as we've seen the other fastballs at 94. In on the hands, inner fourth of the plate.
Vesia up to 25 pitches. Needs 1 more strike to get out of the 7th. His 1-2 offering. This is popped up, playable. Will Smith toward the Dodger on deck circle is there to make the catch. So Alex Vesia works around the pair of walks. Gunnar Henderson slams his helmet in disgust.
There they go. They got out of it, guys. So time to get some runs now. Dodgers, let's get some runs, guys, in chat. Like the stream. Let's boost this up. Get more and more people in here. Let's root the Dodgers on. They gonna win? They need your help, guys. They need your help. So don't forget, like the stream. Subscribe if you're new here. Turn on the bell notification when we come live. Let's come in here and have a party, guys.
10 seconds for station identification on the Dodgers Audio Network.
This is LA Dodgers baseball. KLAC Los Angeles, KYSR HD2 Los Angeles, an iHeart radio station.
Pitching change for the Orioles brought to you by Valvoline Instant Oil Change, your 15-minute drive-through oil change with locations throughout Southern California. Bottom of the order on the docket for the Dodgers, starting with Max Muncy, and they will face the left-handed Cionel Perez. 48 games so far, 3.86 ERA, 42.
Philip Henderson. Thank you, my friend. Hope you're having an amazing day.
He's trying to move the ball inside to right-handed hitters.
Face a lefty to start. And
guys, we're sitting at 8 likes. We need 50 on the stream for the night, guys. Hit the like button if you have not already.
The first pitch, wallop to right, but right at Santander. So a line out for Muncy. One pitch, one out for Perez.
Welcome. Thank you for chatting up, Philip. Hope you're having an amazing day.
And he's talking about his bullpen, and here's the quote: "Not enough high-end leverage in bullpen options at the present time."
It's a bullpen that is missing some pieces. It was Bautista, all-star closer. He's been out all year. Had Tommy John at the end of last season. Kike Hernandez rolls the first pitch. He sees to short. Henderson throws.
There we go. Come on.
2 outs.
In
the bottom of the 7th.
Bottom of 7. Getting closer, guys. You guys, they need our help. Let's go, Dodgers. One's in chat. Hit a 1 in chat.
For the most part tonight, have been swinging early in the counts.
Let's go, Dodgers. Let's get the rally. 2-out rally. We did 2 outs rally earlier. Let's do it again now.
In his 6 innings of work. It's the damage so far. Baltimore 3, the Dodgers 2. Chris Taylor will take a pitch. And it's called strike 1 just off the plate on the inside corner. Taylor shaking his head.
We have 2 outs in the 7th inning. The Dodgers have had
awesome. Well, good luck to you on that, Philip.
That's a fastball from Perez. Up and away, ball 1. Leveling the count on Taylor. Taylor 0 for 1. He struck out.
What app are you using for your
Dodgers got the first 2 on in the 5th.
Your bets.
Double. Taylor walk. And Perez misses again, arm side with the fastball. 2 balls and a strike.
But I'll say this: of the 7 first pitches put into play, 4 hits in those 7 swings.
Taylor trying to start a 2-out rally here in the bottom of the 7th. Foul
awesome.
Strike 2 over the net.
That way, I have not heard of that one.
Bottom of the 7th brought to you by Bank of America, the official bank of the Los Angeles Dodgers.
I'm not too big on betting. I usually lose all my money, so I try to stay away from it, if you know what I mean.
The 2-2. Taylor puts it in the air, foul on the right side. After Kike and Taylor got on base in the 5th, the Dodgers at the top of the order: Ohtani, Betts, and Hernandez. Ohtani popped out, Betts flew out, Hernandez lined out, ending the threat. Here's the 2-2. Taylor in the air to left. Kowser goes back initially, then goes.
He gave it a ride
to make the catch. It was a quick.
Smokey the Bag.
Boom. And Dodgers are down to the final 2 innings here. So they gotta keep the runs off the board. They gotta keep the Orioles off the board and get runs on the board. That is the name of the game, right? You keep them off, but you score. So let's see what they can do. I think I think so. Pitching hasn't been bad. They just had some unlucky breaks there. So it happens. You can't be perfect. So they're one of the top teams in baseball. I mean, just saying. So 78 wins, and Baltimore is right behind them. 2 good teams. 2 great teams, actually, right here playing. Glad I'm able to bring this to you guys. I appreciate you guys liking and subscribing tonight. It means a lot to me. So don't forget, I said it earlier, I'll say it again, is I have tomorrow night scheduled. It is up there ready to go. So we'll be back here again tomorrow night. So like that stream, turn on the bell notification when I come live so you guys can be here. Yeah, that was a fast turnover there. Philip Henderson. Bum, bum. Also, guys, don't forget, if you like NASCAR, we have Darlington this weekend. The streams are up live, ready to go live, so the placeholders are there. Alrighty. Here we go, guys. Back to the Dodgers.
Morongo Casino Resort and Spa, the MVP for fun, food, and good times. Less than 90 minutes from wherever you are. Morongo, good times.
I'll be right here. I'm going to take off my cam out of your way.
Again, a one-run game. This will be the 17th appearance for Brazier. He has 4, 5, and 6 for the Orioles due up. Gets strike one on a foul ball, bounced to the right side by Anthony Santander. And Mo, the last couple times we've seen Ryan Brazier since he's come off the injured list, he's been terrific.
Well, he's thrown strikes and he's gotten movement on his pitches.
He's 0-1. He's fouled back to the top of the net. Right at the top of the zone to jump ahead 0-2.
It's just MLB Game Day. On MLB Game Day, instead of doing the 2D version, I do the 3D version of it.
2 strikes on the leadoff batter Santander in a 3-2 game.
Just all off their website.
High in the air, left side. Max Muncy going back and right along the line. He reaches up on the run and makes the catch. Good play by Max Muncy going back and to his right. Teoscar Hernandez gives him some love with a glove tap. First out of the 8th inning.
Well, another big night. Every night's a big night at Dodger Stadium, but how about Guatemalan Culture Night? Dodger Stadium, Tuesday, September 10th. That's when the Cubs are in town. So purchase a Guatemalan Heritage Night ticket pack and receive an exclusive jersey. Come on out and join us. Dodgers.com/promotions.
Ryan O'Hearn, the first pitch from Brazier to him. Strike one. O'Hearn got the party started tonight. A solo blast against Jack Flaherty in the top of the 2nd. Dodgers tied it in the home half, took the lead in the bottom of the 3rd.
Yes, sir. Just
shot from Urias in the 5th. Ground ball to Kike Hernandez. Back to
grounds out. Nice, nice. Yeah, this is a better way to watch it, I feel like. I can't show you live footage, so this is an animated look of it that simulates the live thing, so it's pretty dang close.
Says, talking about the fracture in the tip of his middle finger of the right hand. He says, we don't have him play tonight because we wanted to calm down.
Sounded like there might be a chance that Freddie also has tomorrow off to start. Eloy Jimenez, first pitch into center field. It'll bloop down for a base hit, dropping in front of Tommy Edman. So the Baltimore DH has a 2-out single, his first hit of the game.
It's actually been remarkable that Freeman has been playing, with the fracture on the other finger. First of all, it's uncomfortable. And the other part, too, is that finger's been taped, and he's made some very good throws, even on balls that have been hit down to him.
Be a pinch runner for Jimenez after the 2-out single. Levan Soto comes off the bench to run. We saw Soto during spring training when he was with the Angels at the time. Now he's the runner on first for the Orioles. Baltimore 3, the Dodgers 2. 2 gone in the top of the 8th. Cedric Mullins will bat. Brazier's first pitch. Bounces in the dirt. Good block by Will Smith. It stood him up, but his chest protector ate it. That was the first hit Ryan Brazier's allowed since coming off the injured list. He's at 5 1/3 scoreless innings. Trying to keep it that way. Needs one more out here in the top of the 8th. The 1-0. Mullins turns on it down the right field line. It is hooking foul. And that is very fortunate for the Dodgers. Mookie Betts was positioned.
Man, that was... We caught a break there on that one.
He would have scored no problem.
Would have scored easily. So, this is a really important inning. Down by a run. We're in the top of the 8th. The Dodgers have the top
yes, of the catcher's name is Will Smith. The irony of that, right?
only
Not the actor Will Smith.
In his first inning out of the pen, the lefty likely to stay in there to face Shohei. Start the 8th. But that's next. The here and now 1-1 pitch to
I wonder if his
Mullins.
parents were fans of Fresh Prince.
Who slides in safely at first. Baltimore leading the Dodgers 3-2 in this series opener. 3 games here to wrap up the homestand for the Dodgers for a massive 4-game series in the desert. Brazier's 1-1. Cut on and missed. A good cutter from Brazier at 94. Right now the Diamondbacks, they got on the board against Sean Manaea, a couple home runs. So it's now 8-3, New York leading, with nobody out in the bottom of the 8th. The 1-2 from Brazier in the dirt, but blocked by Smith. A huge block again by the Dodger backstop. It's a 2-2 count. Padres already won tonight, so they get a little closer to the Dodgers in the National League West standings. 1 on, 2 out on the top of the 8th. The 2-2 pitch with Soto running is popped up beyond the infield on the right side. Chris Taylor has his arms out, signaling he has it, and he does. So Brazier works around the 2-out single, keeps the Dodgers within striking distance. It's a 3-2 game.
Ohtani is due up. West Philly born and raised. Well, welcome, my friend. KimbroNator here. I'm bringing this game to you from Texas, believe it or not. So I'm not in California. I'm actually in Texas. You can probably tell by my accent. So yeah, this is still in beta. There's some little glitches with this game day 3D animation of games. There's some glitches. I've had the players disappear before, so I do my best to try to keep it refreshed, keep it live for you. And what's really cool, see, it doesn't show anybody on right now. You can change the different views of it as well. You can do an action view, a fan control where I actually move it around to different angles, as well as a batter view, pitcher look. Strike zone is a zone that tends to work the best. It usually resets after each inning. It goes right back to this camera control. So EL Plunk, appreciate the play-by-play and chat, man. Absolutely, man. Welcome to the stream. No problem. Glad to bring this to you guys. I appreciate y'all coming in here, hitting the like button, subscribing. Thank y'all so much. So I've already got the link up for tomorrow night on my YouTube channel. So we'll be back here again, guys. Love to have you guys back. Yeah, it's a really cool, really neat little way to watch it. So, and here we go. We're back.
Trailing by a run. It's 3-2 Orioles.
Here's Ohtani, guys. Ohtani fans in chat, let me know. Hit ones. Ones for Ohtani.
The first pitch is a breaking ball, low and away. Ball 1 on Shohei Ohtani. Shohei 2 for 3, 2 singles, and a pop out. The pitch. Another breaking ball outside, 2-0. Tying run at the plate.
Hey, it shows us Streamlabs is being slow tonight. Thank you for that sub, my friend.
It's right down the chute, a 95-mile-per-hour.
Welcome to the KimbroNator family.
2-1.
He's deep.
Shohei has been so clutch in the 8th or later this year. He's batting .370.
He's 40 for 40.
Pokes it in the air, left field.
Man, he gave it a ride. Come on, show it.
This will drift beyond his reach. He crashed in the wall. His arm was out extended.
Man.
The ball bounced away from him, so Ohtani will have 2 strikes on him, yes. But more importantly, another chance in the batter's box. Good effort by Kowser in left field. Now 2-2 on Ohtani. Dodgers trailing 3-2. The pitch from Pettis.
Let's go, Ohtani. And he gets him looking. My goodness. I hate that. And they're booing. That was a good pitch. He He threw all those pitches on the outside corner. You can see his pitch track. He was trying to get him outside. He got him. He set him up.
And from his manager, Brandon Hyde. It'd be a pitching change in front of Mookie Betts. Bases empty.
Life moves fast.
Of course, they have to throw in a commercial in there. I'm not going to make you guys listen to it. Let's see if we can come out here with them. What are they doing? Can't zoom into them, but we come out here and see what they're doing. Now, the only catch is it does not show the managers, trainers, or even it just shows the players as well as the officials or umpires. I'm used to other sport. They are dancing. They're dancing a jig. There we go. And we have Cano coming in, the righty. Let's see what they do, man. Dodgers are down to their 5 outs. They got 5 outs to come up with 2 runs or a run to tie it. There's no easy way out. They're singing it up.
It's 3-2 Baltimore in the bottom of the 8th inning.
That's right, guys. No easy way out. Hey, guys, if you like NASCAR, I cover NASCAR as well. And I'm able to show car cams as well as aerial footage of NASCAR events. So just throw that out there.
Mookie Betts hit a big home run in the 8th inning on Sunday. Can he provide another one here tonight? Cano's first offering, 97 outside off the plate, but called a strike.
It's a lot of ground balls, high percentage of ground balls. Also has a good changeup. So he goes top to bottom as far as velocity.
The 0-1. And it goes to a breaking ball. Ton of movement on that sweeper. Low and away. Even count 1-1. Teoscar Hernandez on deck with Mookie working at the plate. Dodgers trailing 3-2. Here's the pitch. Betts holds on the trigger. It's off the plate at 97. Another one called a strike. And Mookie, that's about as much body language as you're going to see from him in the plate, disagreeing with the call. I mean, that never had the plate.
Nope, it's outside.
So Cano getting a couple gifts to get in front of Betts. Goes back to
He's working it outside.
Two is that one misses low and away. Mookie 0 for 2 with a walk tonight. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. Mookie got one.
He wanted that one too.
Fouled it away on the right side.
That was a slider. That got a lot of the plate.
And it kind of hung up there for him too. It was high in the zone.
Let's go Dodgers. Let's go.
Well, you get a high velocity guy. You got to protect the fastball to begin with, and then adjust on something else.
Mookie's
Charge.
The 2-2 pitch from Cano. And Betts grounds
right up the middle. Base hit. That's what they need to get a runner on base.
The tying run is now on first base for Teoscar Hernandez.
Hernandez is coming up.
By First 5 California. 1 in 3 children are at risk of toxic stress. There are things parents can do to help. Learn how to overcome it at first5california.com. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. He's 1 for 3 and an RBI single in the 3rd inning that gave the Dodgers a 2-1 lead. They now trail 3-2. Cano's first offering, he yanks.
See, it's part of this beta stuff still. It's still not perfected yet.
We talked about how good Shohei Ohtani has been in clutch situations. Teoscar Hernandez right there with him. A foul strike one off the mask of Rutschman and bent him back a little bit. And the Oriole catcher, Jansen Visconti, checked on the backstop and said he's okay. Visconti now in front of the home plate, I think giving Rutschman another moment to shake that one off. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 on, 1 out in the bottom of the 8th, a 3-2 game. Dodgers trying for a late inning comeback against one of the best teams in the American League. In fact, one of the best teams in baseball overall. Just 2.5 games separate the Dodgers from the Orioles. 1 on, 1 out. Here's the 1-1 pitch with Mookie running. Hernandez takes a strike. The throw from Rutschman, the tag, not in time.
Beat it.
So Mookie Betts steals the bag to get into scoring position. That's the 11th of the season for Betts. A huge 90 feet in the bottom of the 8th inning.
You can see Betts just trying to inch off. I think it's gained confidence too, because before that pitch was made, there was a pickoff attempt and he was easily getting back to the bag.
It is 1-2 on Hernandez. That last pitch was called a strike. So Teo behind. Here's the pitch from Cano. And Hernandez chases a slider. A bad swing decision. That was way outside. That's out number 2 in the 8th inning. That never had the plate either. But Teo sold out. Guess wrong.
Dodgers have had opportunities, but they're 1 for 6 tonight with runners in scoring position. Baltimore, oddly enough, they lead it 3-2, and they're 0 for 4 in that spot.
Will Smith takes the first pitch. It's outside and low, ball 1. Well, earlier, Mo, we had the conversation. Will Smith, if he were to turn his season around and recapture the form that he started the year with that made him an all-star for a second straight year, how much of a game changer that would be. Here's a spot for him. With the tying run on second, he watches 97 off the plate, called a strike.
We're still in it, Sidney.
Outside of the plate has grown up. It's gotten bigger.
A brutal zone, to be brutally honest. Here in the 8th inning, the pitch to Smith. Another one off the plate, even further outside, called a strike.
Well,
we're getting some bad calls tonight.
It's been off the plate in 2 hitters.
This is awful from Jansen Visconti right now. Like, not even being a homer about it, just objectively bad. The 1-2 pitch from Cano is in the dirt, ball 2.
It's hard to hit when you have 3 strikes. It's difficult to hit when you're really only getting 1.
So, Mo, last time we checked, the home plate is what, 17 inches wide?
17 inches plus the ball width.
Plus the ball width.
Side.
All right, a baseball width, not a basketball width, which is kind of what we're seeing. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Volleyball.
With 2 out in the 8th inning. Mookie Betts on second, the tying run. The Dodgers trailing 3-2. The 2-2. Low and away. Full count for Will. Tommy Edman is on deck.
That was
Let's go, Dodgers.
Game-changing calls. That's part
Let's
of
go,
the
Will Smith.
play through it, and from a hitter, you have to
get jiggy with it now.
Easy to say, difficult to do.
Here's the payoff. Smith takes off the plate, called strike 3.
Oh man, really?
That inning belongs to Jansen Visconti. He wants you to know his name, so there it is. The tying run stranded in the 8th inning. It's still 3-2 Orioles as we go to the 9th.
Oh, guys, what are we gonna do? So close. Down to the final inning. It's do or die now, guys. Do or die. Smoke break for the. I know they're getting those calls on the outside corner. See, the umpires have to stay consistent with those calls. If you call it outside, you got to call it for both sides, not one-sided. That's my rule on that. Playing baseball, if you set your strike zone, it's got to stay consistent for both teams the whole game. You can't call it outside for one and not for the other. Just saying. Guys, this is a nail biter going into the bottom of the, or top of the ninth now. Bottom of the ninth after this, so what do you guys think? A little nugget here. Kopech is in. This guy is from a town close to where I'm from. He's from Mount Pleasant, Texas. Texas boy right here coming in for the Dodgers. Let's go Dodgers, Night Owl. Right on.
Get it picked up tomorrow. Go to carsforkids.org.
Kopech is in.
With a K. The Dodgers K'd 3 times in the bottom of the 8th inning, including the last 2.
Another walk-off.
Smith with Mookie Betts in scoring position as a tying run. So now Michael Kopech comes into the game with the Dodgers trailing 3-2. Will try and keep it a 1-run game. Here in the top of the 9th. He sees the bottom of the order and starts Jackson Holliday with strike 1. Fastball at 100 upstairs from Kopech.
Triple digits. He's got an arm too, guys.
Settled on top of Dodger Stadium, Mo, as we look out.
All of a sudden. Well, even the weather is disgruntled over the Coles.
The wind is picked up.
He was drafted out of high school by the Chicago White Sox. Kopech was.
Smith just talked with Jansen Visconti, the home plate umpire, and I think Will is saying, hey, look, I just looked at the video. You're going to want to check that after the game. You were way off.
I agree. The strike zone needs to stay wide.
With 99, gets a swing and a miss, strike 2.
And umpires do have availability in their dressing room to call up different plays.
Dang, oh man, I'm hoping they can turn it around here for you, Sid.
Popped up, out of play on the left side.
And not to point the finger to Visconti. I mean, okay, fine, it's over. There were 4 pitches that.
Let's root for him to walk it off here for you, Sidney.
Quite frankly, I've been surprised at the low overall scores of some of the umpires this year.
2-2 from Kopech, misses up and away with 100. Full count on Holliday, the leadoff batter here in the top of the 9th. The Dodgers trailing by a run. Look, it's when we criticize it, it's not as if we believe it's an easy job. It is definitely not what they're doing. But to your point, Mo, the first is 3-2 pitch from Kopech. It's a big one. And
there we go.
100 right by the swinging batter, Jackson Holliday. Out number 1 in the 9th inning.
Yeah, and not to belabor the point, but we will. I mean, we talk about, well, did the outfielder get a good jump, a bad jump? Did the hitter have a good swing, bad swing? Did the fielder make a good throw? Those are things we talk about. So there is nothing that's off limits.
1 out, nobody on. Urias, right now his swing is the difference in the game. Kopech pulls a 100-mile-per-hour fastball away. 1-0. Urias in the 5th with 1 out after Holliday singled. Urias brought him home with a shot into the Dodger bullpen.
Will Smith's going to have to ice his hand after catching his pitches.
Dodgers in the 9th have scheduled Edman, Rojas, and Muncy. So I heard that Freeman might be available.
The 1-1. It is a breaking ball outside. Kopech didn't like his footing on the mound. He looked back after missing the zone. Dodgers will see a righty again. It'll be Sir Anthony Dominguez, the former Philly, who's getting loose right now. Kopech's 2-1 bends Urias back. 3 balls and a strike. 2 batters in. And already a pair of 3-ball counts for Kopech. You know, the Dodgers said that they wanted to be mindful of Kopech's usage. They felt like they were using him quite a bit after they got him. And so bringing him in with the Dodgers trailing by a run will be an interesting decision. He just lost Urias to a walk with 1 out in the top of the 9th inning.
Number 17, Colton Cowser.
Lineup will turn over. And now you have Colton Cowser to start. The left-handed hitting left fielder is 1 for 3 tonight, batting .248 on the season. He's had 19 home runs. Got off to a torrid start, the rookie. Kopech's first offering. Woo. 98 in the zone strike.
98. Bringing that heat.
One on, one out. Dodgers trailing 3-2. Kopech's 0-1 pitch to Cowser. Cut on and missed. Oh,
nice.
From Michael. Strike two.
Let's go get him here. Got him right where he wants him.
Can Kopech put him away?
Rojas is a great player. I agree with you there.
Fastball again.
He was definitely a great addition. It looks like Kopech, getting out of Chicago White Sox, worst team in baseball, was a great addition here for the Dodgers too.
Kopech peers over his front left shoulder at Urias, the runner on first. Now kicks on with a 1-2 pitch.
Got him.
That is 99 right down the middle. Called strike.
Sit down, buddy.
Get the call, but eventually came in favor of Michael Kopech. Second strikeout and second out.
He froze him on that one, did he?
Ninth strikeout for the Dodgers staff tonight. One more out to get. It'll be Adley Rutschman, the batter. Dodgers trailing by a run. Kopech misses up and away with a heater. 1-0 on Rutschman. Well, it just went final in the desert. The Mets beat the Diamondbacks 8-3. So for the time being, both Arizona and San Diego 3.5 back in the division. Of course, the result pending here. Kopech's 1-0 is spiked. It bounced off Smith away from him. He didn't know where it was for a moment. 90 feet given to Urias. An insurance run now in scoring position.
Let's get this batter here.
Whereas earlier, Will Smith had one bounce away from him. It was scored a wild pitch, but I bet you Will would say he should have had that one. This one is all on Michael Kopech. 2 balls, no strikes to Rutschman. 1 on, 2 out in the top of the ninth. Trying to keep it a 1-run deficit. Rutschman swings and misses on 99.
Nothing dainty about that swing.
2 balls and a strike. The 2-time All-Star catcher. Kopech looks back at Urias on second. Comes home. And gets strike 2. 99 right.
99. 1 strike. All we need is 1 strike.
Rutschman stepped out and took time. Now digs back in. 2 balls, 2 strikes with 2 out of the ninth. Runner on second. Kopech comes set. And Rutschman drives the ball to center field. That's hit pretty well. Tommy Edman on the run. He's on the warning track, and he's there to make the catch.
Nice.
I think that marine layer helped Michael Kopech and the Dodgers there. That was hit pretty well by
close one, guys.
It stays in the yard. We will go
now with.
All righty, bottom of the ninth. Here we go, guys. Dodgers got to come back. They need 1 to tie or 2 to win. Can they walk it off? And due in the lineup for the Dodgers, we have Edman, Rojas, and Muncy is due up for the Dodgers. So basically the heart of the order. It's do or die. If they can get at least a run on, something can happen. Let's see what they can do, guys. Kopech does have some great stuff there. He's gotten better with the more he's played in pro. He was a starting pitcher, but this last season, White Sox turned him into a reliever, and I think that he's better fit as a reliever than a starter.
Here we go for the bottom of the ninth inning. 5, 6, and 7 in the order. Tommy Edman will lead off. Miguel Rojas to follow. Max Muncy in the hole. They'll face their right-hander, Sir Anthony Dominguez. Was acquired by Baltimore ahead of the deadline from the Philadelphia Phillies. And he has been good in an O's uniform. His first pitch at the knees, called strike one on Edman. The 0-1 misses up and away with 98 on the fastball.
A lot of giddy up. He challenges hitters early in the count, majority fastballs, but he does not get first pitch over that often for strikes.
The 1-1.
1-1.
Edman swings.
Fouls it back
To the left of our booth. 2 strikes. For Dominguez, he made 38 appearances for Philadelphia. His ERA was 4.75. Former closer lost his spot in the Phillies' pen.
Get on base. Just hit the ball. You don't have to take it out of the park. Just get on base. That's all I say.
The 1-2 pitch. Edman watches ball 2. Dominguez has given up 3 home runs his last 5 appearances out of the Baltimore bullpen. On 2-2.
Oh.
Off the plate, called strike 3.
Man.
That miss outside away from Edman.
They're calling him outside.
The Baltimore reliever gets some help. That's the first out.
Down to 2 outs now.
Strikeout in a row. 4th in the last 5 batters.
It was Rojas. Can Rojas do it? Come on, baby. Let's get a base hit or a home run. One of the two.
He's 0 for 2. He did bring home the first run of the game for the Dodgers. A game-tying sac fly in the bottom of the 2nd inning. Dominguez misses with his first pitch, 1-0. So there you go, Mo. 2 batters and 2 first pitch balls. The second pitch.
Oh, that was inside, a foot inside.
Ran in and got a swing and a miss from Rojas to level the count.
Oh.
Dodgers trailing 3-2, down to their last 2 outs in this series opener. The 1-1. Rojas fouls it away. He's got 2 strikes against him now.
It's not a big slider that Dominguez throws, but it's just enough, and especially it's slower.
Yeah, he's not been consistent for sure.
It comes at you out of his hand, looks exactly the same.
I mean,
near home plate.
Ready for
if you're going to call it outside, just stay consistent so you can establish strike zone, make it fair for both sides.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch to Rojas.
Good eye, good eye.
Way outside, but got to wait a moment with this zone. We don't know for sure. 2-2.
The announcers are. We got to wait a moment. We don't know if this zone.
That would tie it. 2 would walk it off. 2-2 pitch. Rojas.
Oh, bait. That's what we need.
The tying run's going to get on. It's cut off by Mullins. Rojas thinking about.
Don't go, man. Don't go. Stay. Just take your single and stay right there. Just get on. One out.
Then it got away from Henderson, but Rojas, he doesn't want to be thrown out as the tying run on base.
Yeah, absolutely.
Got a pinch runner for Rojas. Here, man. Here, or however you say it. I can't pronounce it right.
See, first of all, Kiermaier come on as a pinch runner.
Kiermaier. There we go. I got to hear it. Let's go, Dodgers. Oh, my.
Bottom of the 9th inning, the Dodgers behind by a run. Tying run on base.
Let's go, Dodgers. Let's get the rally going, guys.
Max Muncy at the plate.
Muncy. Base hit. Can score this guy.
Dominguez stares back at Kiermaier. Out of the stretch comes home to Muncy.
Oh, he wanted to take that 1 yard.
Good pitch from Dominguez. 91 kind of fell off the table at the last moment. Strike one.
Bum, 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 bum.
Outfield very deep is prevent doubles. Nothing hit over their heads.
1 on, 1 out. The pitch to Muncy is outside.
Good eye, good eye.
We talked about that Marine layer.
Dun, 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 dun,
Max Muncy's got the power to get through this Marine layer.
Now the wind has disappeared.
1 on, 1 out. 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch.
Outside. Good eye, buddy.
Advantage to Muncy, 2-1. Been a 3-2 game since the top of the 5th.
Dun, 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 dun.
Max Muncy can win it.
Oh.
Down and away, called a strike. And now Jansen Visconti is hearing it from the 15th sellout crowd at Dodger Stadium this year.
Wow.
All 52,382 screaming. Even Rojas came out of the dugout to bark at the home plate ump. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Muncy had to take time to resettle himself. Now he digs back in. Tying run on base here in the bottom of the 9th. The pitch from Dominguez.
Oh.
Is fouled off the glove of the catcher Rutschman, so Muncy can stay in there. That was in and out of Rutschman's mitt. That was nearly the second out. So it remains 2-2. Kiermaier the runner on first. Dominguez checks him back with a pickoff attempt. No tag.
Let's go. Come on now.
The last 6 innings for the Dodger offense have been quiet. Just 3 hits and no runs. And they author a loud finish. The 2-2. Muncy.
Oh.
In the air to center. Charging in is Mullins. And there's the second out.
Just base hits. Don't drop the hands. Just base hits.
Fly out to shallow center off the bat of Muncy.
2 outs now.
Hitting Gavin Lux.
Lux is pinch hitting. 249 hitter.
Dodger pinch hitters this year hitting at 241 with 4 home runs. They knocked in 12.
Let's see what he can do.
Pitching coach Drew French going to talk with Sir Anthony Dominguez. The infield will join him. More late inning dramatics.
Look at them, they're dancing again.
Several times already on this homestand.
They're break dancing out there.
To open this series against Baltimore, the Orioles visiting for the first time in 8 years. They lead the Dodgers 3-2. Dodgers down to their final out. They have the tying run on base. It was Miguel Rojas who had a 1-out single into right field. Kevin Kiermaier came off the bench to pinch run for him. Now Gavin Lux pinch hitting for Kike Hernandez. This is the 8th spot of the order, so Chris Taylor is on deck. Shohei Ohtani in the hole. But again,
is it a 2-game series? I think it's a 3-game series.
Mound visit complete.
I know they're playing tomorrow night. Let me double check.
Dominguez, his first pitch to Lux. Gavin picks up on a 98-mile-per-hour fastball in the outer third. Strike 1. At the letters, the 0-1 pitch. Lux is popped up. It is drifting.
3-game. Goes through Thursday.
Lands in the dugout club. And now,
the
Dodgers have just 1 strike left.
Dodgers play the Diamondbacks Friday.
Tying run on base. 2 gone in the bottom of the 9th. Dodgers behind by a run. The 0-2 pitch to Lux. Gavin sprays it foul on the left side.
Close.
He'll see at least 1 more.
Yeah, I will be covering all 3 games here. I'll do my best to cover Friday night. If I can't be on, I'll at least get it started. So
With nobody on. He has the tying run on base. Another 0-2. Gavin check swings, a little dribbler down the first base side.
a heck of a check swing.
Foul ball, count remains.
Let's go, Gavin. Let's go, Gavin.
Went off the bat, went off the front right shin of Lux. Ruled foul by the home plate umpire. Ruled foul anyway. So another 0-2 pitch. Game on the line. They'll pitch to Lux.
Whoa, it was outside. That would have hit a righty. Right-handed batter would have definitely took him out. Let's go. They're getting a rally. 2-out rally. Let's go, guys. Let's go, Lux.
2 outs in the bottom of the ninth. Here's the 1-2.
In the dirt. Good eye, Gavin.
Square count for Gavin. Gavin
Way to hang. Way to hang. Make it.
All of baseball since the All-Star break. Did not start tonight. Trying to be a hero off the bench. Pinch hitting in the ninth. The 2-2.
Oh!
Way out in front. Fouls it into the upper
Why
deck.
couldn't it have been fair?
Oriole dugout.
Yeah, that would have been gone. Walked it off. Just straighten it out, buddy. Straighten it out. Let's go. Let's go over that way. That way.
He got away with one right there.
Dodgers trailing 3-2. 2 out in the bottom of the ninth. Kiermaier, the runner on first. He represents the tying run. The 2-2. Taken up and away at 9.
Oh, I'm afraid that I don't trust him.
Well, now you've got Kiermaier beyond the move over at first base. And if you get a gapper here, you get the tying run across. They're going to hold him at first.
Santander way off the line and right if Gavin were to hook one down the line as well. A sellout crowd to its feet at Dodger Stadium. Full count on Lux. 2 out with a runner on. Dodgers need a run.
What do they do?
The pitch.
In the dirt. Walked him. Let's go, baby. Tying run on second. Go ahead on third. Base hit, guys. Just a base hit, man. That's all we want. Base hit, baby.
Tying run moves to second base and a big at bat for Taylor.
What a take. I agree. That was a heck of a take. Here we go, Taylor.
He's on the bench, but the Dodgers keeping him down tonight. 2 on, 2 out in the bottom of the ninth. The pitch to Taylor.
Oh, right down the middle.
Mile-per-hour heater at the knees, strike 1. Taylor is 0 for 2 with a walk tonight. Kiermaier on second. Lux on first. On 0-1. Taylor.
Good eye.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Field is pretty deep all the way around. They're playing straight up infield. Maybe a couple of steps to pull.
Shohei Ohtani is on deck. The 1-1 pitch. Taylor.
Oh.
98 at the belt. Called strike 2.
Dang.
Didn't like it, but that one was definitely in the strike zone. You've been critical of Vinskowski.
Let's go, guys. Let's do it.
Can't be.
Come on, Taylor.
Dodgers trailing 3-2. We're 2 on with 2 out. The 1-2 pitch. Taylor.
Way to stay alive. Way to stay alive.
From Dominguez, who's now up to 29 pitches here in the bottom of the ninth inning.
Charge.
Again down to their final strike. Tying and go-ahead runs on base.
Woo.
Outside.
Outside. You don't know with this umpire. He could have called that a strike. Just saying.
Kiermaier and Lux.
Guys, don't forget, like the stream while you're here. Helps the stream out. Appreciate it.
The 2-2 pitch.
Oh!
Swing foul ball.
Man, that was close.
Persists. And most people standing. If they're not, they're nervous with their hands folded or crossed on their waist.
They're biting their fingernails right now.
For the Dodgers. Author a comeback in the ninth. Another 2-2. Taylor drives the ball left.
Is that going to down? Oh.
To make the catch to end the game. So the
Hey, he gave it a ride, man. He gave it a chance. Oh.
Chris Taylor hits the ball well, but right at
Hey, great game. Two great teams here, too, guys. Great teams.
Orioles hang on to take the series opener by a final of 3-2.
So for the Dodgers, they were just 1 for 8 with runners in scoring position. The odd part was they got 2 home runs by the Orioles. They now have
yep, that hurt them. That hurt them.
Have 1 hit and 6 at bats with runners in scoring position. For Flaherty, he gets tagged with a loss, but he pitched better than that. Well, he gave up 2 solo home runs to make that 1 solo there.
Life moves.
All righty, guys. Let's break down that box score here. Absolutely, guys. See you guys tomorrow. I have it live, so you can see the link there. So be sure to like that stream and jump in here tomorrow. We'll be doing the same thing. Thank you guys for stopping in here. Appreciate all of you heading out. So breakdown of the score. You guys saw it here. It is what it is. So yeah, tomorrow night, same time, 9:10 p.m. Central Time, 10:10 Eastern Time. So we'll cover it here again as well, guys. So, man, that was a close one. That was a close one. 2 of the best teams in baseball right now. I lost my tracker thing. Where'd it go? 27th. The wrap. Thought I clicked on the wrap. So yeah, here is the wrap up of that game. So top performers right there for the Orioles. And let's see some others. I don't like their breakout of the stats as much. I do like Yahoo's better. So Ohtani went 4 for 1. Betts 1 for 3. No, I'm sorry. Ohtani went 2 for 4. Hernandez 1 for 4. Smith was 0 for 4. Edman was 1 for 4. 1 for 3 for Rojas. 0 for 4 from Muncy. 1 for 3 for Hernandez. And Taylor was 0 for 3. So some of those did hurt us a little bit. But hey, it is what it is. You can't win them all. Baseball is a long season. Stay with it. And that's all you can ask for these guys. Hey, it's a lot of fun. I love baseball. Thank you guys for stopping in here, hitting the like button on the stream. Don't forget, catch you guys tomorrow night. Don't go anywhere. Love you guys. Tell somebody else you love them, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Here's